Oh, Jesus. Hello, cat. Right, quality is... Yep, we've got quality options. Good. Right then, let me open the ZBrush and get the bleedy face. Exo. There we go. Put that there. Oh, I am missing stream notifications. So I absolutely want to hear that. Open that up. Log into that. Ooh, excuse me. Right then. Got that open. Recent events. Awesome. Good stuff. Good stuff. Right, cool. Got that open as well. Where can I find... What can I find? Where is it? Where's that image we had before? Not that one. There we go, that one. Let's grab that. So that I can then spam it on Twitter and be like, hey, I'm live. Back to ZBrush commissions. Finishing off Exo, and then starting with some Spore. Oliver! Hello, Haz! Hey, and Spud's already done it good. Spud was actually on time for once. Excellent. Hello, Haz. How you doing today, man? Can you hear Oliver? I'm glad you can hear that. He does that every now and then, where he just like does this really deep meow. Well, that wasn't a deep one, but he does like deep meows in the background, and it's amazing. Hello, Guy, Dragon, and Queen. How is everyone today? Oliver. Hello. Hello, mate. You alright? Yeah, just lick your armpit. Okay, then. Luna, how are you? Okay, yeah, sure. Alright, both the cats are not really wanting to chat today. Hello, Ale. You're doing well, thanks. Cold, but you moved to your bed? Oh, good then. I suppose, yeah, it's a good time for you, isn't it? Like, what time is it for you right now, Haz? I'm guessing 11? I can never remember. I just know that you're never as late as I think you are. So I'm just going to say maybe 11, maybe 12? I've been quite fine, thank you. I woke up a lot later. Oh, 11:30. I'm getting better. I'm getting a lot better. I'm doing fine, thank you. I woke up a lot later than I wanted to. But both Kev and I needed it. You know, we've been quite hard at work just recently in general, so we both needed a bit of a lie-in today, which I do not regret. Although it does mean a bit of a smaller stream today, but hopefully the first of more consistent streams. So I should be back on tomorrow and hopefully I can make up for it then. I'm doing fine, thank you, Saga. How about yourself? But yeah, so like I said, I have just woken up, so my voice is going to be a bit deeper, as it often is when I'm just waking up. So, yeah, just bear that in mind. Just having a quick look at Discord. Okay, cool. All's good. Right then. Hello, Toho. Actually, I also just want to adjust this on the microphone for 1 second. Oh, there we go. That's really easy, actually. Okay, cool. Right, so Annie wanted a bit more blood. She wanted more blood on this. Mainly around the nose. Hopefully I can finish the house cleaning quick enough to properly join the stream. Alright then, Ale. Well, fortunately, so what I'm going to be doing with Exo, I'm only doing a little bit more. Like, this is really, really very nearly done. But Annie did want, like, a little bit extra. And I also want to add in, like, a little bit of flair as well. Like, optional anyway. So, because this is so laggy, that's going to take a while just to add in a little bit. But after that, though, like, after that, we can then move on to Spore and, like, do some more faster things. Blood for the blood god. Yes. Mate, just look at all that blood. You know what I really like? Oh god, it really is laggy. I really like the blood that's just like kind of pouring from the neck there. Like I know that's really gruesome. Well, it's gold. It doesn't look gruesome, does it? It actually looks pretty acceptable. I kind of wonder what it would look like if it was red. Like, hold on. Let me just quickly say I just did this. Ooh, that's nasty. Ooh. That's actually a really good texture. Hold on a sec. So what if I did like it's a much darker red? Oh, that actually looks pretty good. Yeah. Right, anyway. It's like kids' TV. Yeah. Well, that's the thing, right? So when it comes to doing commissions and such, I actually don't mind a bit of blood. I probably can't show it much on like YouTube, for example, but in general, I don't really mind doing blood. But I have the no gore rule because, oh, guys, let's face it, man. People on DeviantArt are weird. I'm just gonna be blunt. They're really weird. Like, one theme I see a lot of people do is characters where like they're decapitated, their limbs are like floating off. It's like looking at like it's like looking at a bloody 30s cartoon character. You know, like how they're really superly simplified. They're like and they like got a bit of floating shit. Like, what's it like, Rayman? I think. I know Rayman's not 30s, but like I think Rayman's a character's a good example, but realistic. And I just don't like that. It's just not for me. I don't want to draw like all the guts and shit, you know? I don't mind blood and scars inside. Like, scars are cool, man. Scars are really cool. But when it comes to like doing all the organs and like having the entire thing just decapitated, yeah, I don't want to advertise myself doing that. It is full of deviants. Hello there, Mag. Wait, hold on. What? Mag. Magnum. I am at a loss for words. Welcome, my friend. Welcome. Right, let me just lower the resolution on everything because this is really laggy. So I just want to like lower down everything. Fucking Mag. That is not what I ever expected to see. Actually, no, Becca, be smart about this. If you're gonna do this, reduce or no, make this all higher again. Cool, and then just hide the wings like a smart person would. Wait, what are those? Wait, hold on. Where are they? Oh, there we go. Okay, cool. There we go. So that should already free up like a. Oh yeah, there you go. It's much less laggy now. I keep forgetting to just do that. Yeah, I have just woken up, so I'm not speaking very clearly. I do apologize. Give me a moment. Ah, right. Yes, give me a moment. I will start speaking clearly again moderately soon. I saw, Queen. I saw that you're a fancy tier 2 sub now. You can have the original gear modes, which you've already seen. But I'm just being dramatic. That is awesome, Queen. Thank you very, very much. The polygons punish you for your hubris, mate. Look at this though. Can you blame me? Can you blame me for like adding more polygons? Look at this one. It's a separate texture. Hello, Nico. Right, so as I was gonna say or do, let's hit record, and I want to add a bit of drooly drool on the nose, or more like Annie wants to add a bit of drooly drool on the nose. I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Do that. Okay, I may have crashed it. Right, that's cool. Higher res, and oh god, yeah, it's very high res. Oh shit, I forgot about that. Okay, let's just delete lower then. Oh god, this is gonna be even more laggy now. How am I doing? I'm doing quite well, thank you, my dude. How about yourself? Yeah, like I said, I've just woken up, so I'm not speaking very clearly yet, but I am doing well though. Just putting that out there quickly before jumping off to help your mother clean the house. All right then, Mag. No worries, mate. I do hope that you're doing well. And I will hopefully see you later, or see you in a bit, dude. Yes, golden snot is what Annie requested. Which, to be fair, I will give her this actually. So, I don't normally like adding like any fluids around the nose, but you have to admit that whenever you see a creature that's, you know, kind of like drooling from the nose as well as like the mouth, you have to admit that that right there makes it look so much more sinister. I don't know what it is. I think it's a loss of control. So I don't know about you guys, but like maybe it's like a psychology thing, because when a human like starts, you know, like nose bleeding or drips on the nose, whatever, it's gross, isn't it? It's gross. They've lost control. It's a bit like you know, contain yourself kind of thing. So whenever an animal does it, yeah, it probably just looks like completely and utterly feral. It's an interesting thought. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. It's a whole different tier of feral. Yeah, that's a good way of saying it. Blue blood, maybe have a little bleeding wound on its shoulder. Ooh, that'd be interesting, Queen. That'd be very interesting. Maybe, mates, maybe. There you go, so we've got one there, and then if we take that and do like another one on the other side, this one will be like a lot smaller, which is already in place. Poor Exo, did allergy season get him too? Yeah, I think it did. Oh, look at that, man. That's freaking... That does immediately give it like a bit of an extra edge, doesn't it? Ah, oh, that's nasty. Right. Excuse me. Now, can I... Actually, no, don't... Think about this for a second, Becca. How can I do that? What I want to do is add like a central one. So it kind of wraps around the nostril. Or around the, I don't know what that part's called here, but I'll wrap around that bit. I'm just thinking, what would be the best way of doing that? If I probably grabbed, where is it? This. Although I can't because it's all merged. Okay, never mind then. If the sculpt should just be called Shriek and the species could be called something else. Thoughts? Queen? I'll be entirely honest. It's too early for me to think, okay? I think, I do think that Shriek is a bit more of a... I do think Shriek is more of a character name. Like, I think something like, you know, a white Shriek, you know, like something like that would be more of a species name. Or a nickname for that matter. But I think if the name alone, like if the name's just going to be the single word Shriek, then that just, to me, gives like more of a character vibe than a species vibe. If that makes sense? I'm just thinking what colour I should have for Ghidorah's blood be. I don't want to be red because alien. To be fair, I know it's a little bit cheesy, but I could see Ghidorah having like gold blood, or maybe even black. Yeah, no, my brain cell's not responding yet. No, like I am. I'm struggling. It's fine though. It's completely fine. Don't get me wrong. I'm always, you see, I'm always like this. Whenever I just wake up, I'm a bad morning person. If anything, I'm more alert today than I normally am. And the fact that I'm, you know, as derpy as I am right now should go to show just, you know, how derpy I normally am when I just wake up. I've already had my cup of tea. I've already had some breakfast. Which even then, I don't normally have breakfast. I had to because of the stream. Oh, second cup of tea. Oh. Yes, we're just gonna wait. You know the little Windows, you know the little rotating Windows circle thing, like the little rotating loading cursor? That's me right now. That's my head. You can almost hear the BIOS just like beeping. Oh wait, hold on. Is that go red? Oh, it is. Its blood's alive. It's living blood. No. Oh, that's perfect. It's almost like I knew I was going to do this. There's actually like a bit of blood just down here. So what I want to do is because it felt like, when I looked at this before, it felt like they just kind of ended very abruptly here and I didn't like it. So I just wanted there just to be like just a little bit of a drip, you know, kind of coming down here. Just like that. There you go, perfect. That's all I wanted there. So now it just looks like a bit less out of place. Yeah, that looks much better, just like that. I've already done that. In fact, I've done it everywhere else. That was just the one place that I didn't do that. So there we go. Now it looks a bit more... Just to say 3D is a bit weird, but it just looks like there's more depth to it now. Shriek sounds a lot like a name, but I like it. I kind of want to name a proper species name that's Latin. You want to have a proper species name that's Latin. Yeah, I agree with that. I like the one that you mentioned before, Queen. I can't remember what it was off the top of my head, but I remember that you had... I remember you had like the common name, the Italian name, and then the Latin name. And I remember the Latin one in particular just sounding really cool. And thank you, Nico. Golden makes sense considering how electricity works, but it doesn't contrast the colour scheme. Yeah, that's true. Yeah. I think black would be, like, I know black is pretty edgy, don't get me wrong, like, I don't mean it like a, ooh, creepy blood, you know, but I mean black in regards to, I think it would be a very menacing contrast compared to the gold. Like, if it's a very golden creature... Now, red is obviously the default. I think red would look really good as well, but you've already said you don't want red. So I think, I guess blue would also work, but that would be, like, a bit of a weird contrast in my opinion. Like, blue would look really cool, but it would look a bit unexpected. Do you get what I'm saying? Whereas, and ironically, I do think black would be very striking. I mean, to be fair, look at it this way, man. Look at it this way. Like, I don't know about you, but I always look at Ghidorah as, like, the biggest, scariest one. Like, he's my favourite one. If I were to see Ghidorah struck down and bled for the first time and it was black, that'd be terrifying. If you, like, think about it for a sec, that would actually be terrifying to see. Like, fucking hell, you know, the terror in this creature never ends. Hello, the watching. Welcome, mate. That's the one, yeah. So it was Regium Sicarius Wyvern. Yeah, that's the one that I thought sounded really cool. The sound's very unique. Like, I find, like, Queen, do you remember you and I were talking about this with Lyra? About how there's certain words that just feel very, just, like, repetitive nowadays? Like Draco. Or Draco, or Draconis, whatever you want, like, whichever variant. That's a word that, in my opinion, is, like, very, very repetitive nowadays. Whereas what you've got there with Regium Sicarius, that alone is enough to really make it sound like its own thing. And then Wyvern tacked on the end is, like, completely acceptable. You know, it's not offset by it at all, if that makes any sense. Ante! Hello, Ante. Welcome, mate. Thank you for the 100 bits. Welcome. And Has. Oh, Has. Fair enough, then. Ooh, I wonder what other scarier things there are then. Right, okay, I think that's all I really needed to do, wasn't it, to be honest? Yeah, I think right that there's probably enough, actually. So let me go ahead then. And I forgot my keybinds. Let's do that. Do that. Do you ever just casually forget how to, like, do things in a program you've been using for years? I just suddenly forgot how to do it. Yeah, tricky. I like Wyvern, yeah. Oh, as a subspecies, Personally, I do like Wyvern being there in the name. That's just me, though. Right, so I'm gonna make a bit of an optional variant. Because, so, I've been very aware of the fact that whenever I do my sculptures, like, whenever I do commissions, I sometimes... copy the original concept a bit too much, if that makes sense? No, that's a bad problem. But I feel like I don't add enough me in it sometimes. And you know what more me is? do you guys can think of what adding more me is like? Spikes. Oh, not red. Go away. Spikies. I'll add it, like I say, optional variant and see if Annie likes it or not. Because technically Exo doesn't have spikes there, for example. He doesn't. But, oh, why are you asymmetrical? Darn thing. So what I want to do then is as a bit of a thing. There you go, like that. Blood spikes. Yes. I forgot how to use the microwave this morning. Oh god! So I take it you're also not a morning person either. Oh, mate, trust me, I understand the struggle. It was funny, really, because Kev even going into a description. Like, Kev described it to me the other day, like how morning me is like my morning routine. And Kev was saying about how the way that he observes me in the mornings, right, when I just wake up, is I'll start off, like I'll wake up, right? It won't even be me. It will just be like the hollow vessel that is me. You know, I'm clearly not awake yet, but I'm getting up. You know, I'm like a bit of a zombie, going into the bedroom, or going into the bathroom, or whatever. That's how I'll start off as. And then he said that, so I'll go downstairs, I'll make my cup of tea, and I'll just sit in my chair for about 10 minutes, just kind of contemplating life. That's what happens like the first half hour of me waking up. Then in the next half hour, that's when I just start, you know, just looking at Discord. You know, I catch up, I start looking at my emails, doing all that. I'm still not quite fully with it yet. You know, the loading screen is still there, still booting up, and just looking at everything, catching up. Then as soon as I'm done, I'll finish my first cup of tea, I'll go make my second one. And then for that second hour of the day, after the initial first one, for the second hour, I'm then kind of just, like, I'm still booting up, I'm starting to become more me, just a bit more human, but still just derp. And then after that second hour, I just suddenly turn on, you know, I'm just awake and hi, and here I am. That's what Kev described, is what he observed in my morning rituals. And thank you, Ante, and Queen. Thank you both very, very much. It was quite funny for Kev to recite all of that. Right. Let me... lag. Let me do that there. I just came from someone who was streaming for 5 hours. I've delayed joining the stream for 10 minutes to take a break. Oh, that's understandable. No, that's entirely understandable, especially you've been like kind of watching, you know, that one thing for 5 hours. Definitely take a break, you know, get up, have a stretch, have some food. Mate, it's required. Of course, welcome. I don't like that. I do not like how that looks at all. Maybe I shouldn't add some flair to it. Nah, honestly, I think it's pretty good the way it is, actually. If anything, the nose a bit... Yeah, I don't think it needs any more, come to think of it. Like, I'm trying to add more to the face, and it just isn't really coming out very nice. The equivalent of a Windows XP computer starting up. Exactly, mate, exactly. I am just currently reloading the model. While I have a bit more of my cup of tea. Right then. Otherwise... And Shadine, thank you for the follow, mate, and welcome. Welcome, welcome. Right, so is everything still like as high res as it should be? That one is, that one is, that one is. Just gonna do a bit of a thorough check and everything, make sure it's all as high res as it should be. Oh, that one is... Okay, yeah, it is actually. That one's done, that one's done. Also the wings, yeah, I mean, we can actually see the wings. Okay, cool, so that, in that case, that... I do think is it's actually finished entirely. Did she want anything else? Let me just quickly check PMs. On Discord. Yeah, that's all she wanted. Okay. Oh, I guess we're done. bit of an abrupt finish, but there you go then. So I guess we're actually done then. I did do that bit right, yeah? Yeah, cool. I've got like little drippy bits right at the bottom of the neck. By a sheer fluke of nature, I seem to be a pretty good morning person. Although that might be because I'll wake up closer to the afternoon than anything. Yeah, well, that's a funny thing, right? I say morning when in reality I mean just whenever I wake up. Like, for example, I woke up at 2 today, which I'm not happy about, but I needed a proper lie-in. I've been needing one for a couple of days now. So, yeah. It's annoying, actually. So, whereas I'm not a morning person, what I am is a very dominant night person. Now, I know we've all heard that one before, haven't we? A lot of us are just night owls in general. What I've noticed was that, because recently, a couple of days ago, I tried to fix my sleeping pattern. So I had about 3 hours sleep during the night, and then I had another 3 hours sleep during the day, and I was just staying up for as long as I possibly could. and I should have been tired by midnight. To put it in perspective, I normally go to bed at between like 3 and 4. I should have been like very, very tired like by midnight, even by 10 to be honest, and I actually was a bit tired by 10, but Kev wanted to do something, so we carried on staying awake for a bit longer. And then by the time it hit midnight, that was it, I was wide awake. Even though I didn't have proper sleep, I was wide awake and I just had no chance of going back to bed. It's like, I really, really don't like it. It's been worse since quarantine. But I have not been able to get tired properly until, I don't normally get tired until anywhere between 5 to 9 in the morning. And then I wake up between 1 and 3, which is, oh god, really not nice. Yesterday I stayed up until 4 AM for unknown reasons, oh god. Xeris, for me right now, it is 3 PM, 3 in the afternoon. By the way, I'm rotating it around, I'm just looking at it, I'm just thinking, is there anything more I can add to this? I think it is pretty much done. Like, I really cannot think of what more to add. Like, the colours are really rich, especially around the ribs. Like, I really like how the ribs are a bit fleshy in coloration. And the hands that matter. The face is so much detail, there's nothing more to add there. I've already engraved the armour and given like a bit of damage, so that's fine then. The wings are about as good as I can make it. Yeah, I don't think there's really much more I can add to that, is there? Meaty ribs. Thank you, Ante. I really appreciate it, man. Thank you very, very much. Right then, cool beans. I've been on for 27 minutes, and it feels like it's already time to go to Spore. Oops, I did not plan that properly, did I? I think it might already be time to move on to Spore. Yes. Okay. Thank you very much, Mihal. Right, let me just put that reference over there then. I have this weird thing where I always wake up at 3 AM with no cause and then go back to sleep. I actually had that for a while as well. There's no reason for it, but I would just randomly do that for a long time. It's either 3 or 4. And it was weirdly consistent. Hello. Had to mute the mic for a sec. Well, while we're sitting here thinking, I should probably show you guys Somi's model as well. I finished Somi's commission last night. I'm currently just waiting on her her input. There we go. Which is a completely different style. And for that style, I'm really happy with how this one came out. Oh, I love the face art. I just really love that grin right there. That looks awesome. I've not done this style in a really, really long time. And I'm really happy that came out. So I think for that particular style, I think I've like done a lot better. Like, for example, normally when it comes to this particular style that she's purchased, normally I'd paint on the stripes and markings, etc. But you can see that the markings all come out slight, like it's really subtle, but they all come out, and the scar actually goes in. Which, you know, requested from me a year ago, I wouldn't have done that. It just gives like a little bit extra depth, doesn't it? Like from afar, it looks really good. I'm really happy about that. And then of course, of course, the Queen's one. Which I'll quickly load up as well. And that is before doing Queen's new one. I'm probably about ready to start Shriek. Not today, because I will be doing Spore, because I need to do some Spore videos. But I think Queen, I might be about ready to start Shriek quite soon. Hello, Rag, good morning, and thank you. And thank you everyone, by the way. Thank you very, very much. It's just loading. Give it a sec. My last couple of commissions have been really, really big. Like Queen's one I'm loading now is 35 million polygons. Annie's one, Exo, that we were just looking at earlier, that one is 40 million polygons. There we go. Yeah, my last couple of commissions have definitely been getting a pretty damn ham. Like, they've been really over the top. It's been really good, though. It's been really, really fun. Yeah, there we go. This is Queen's one as well, which I finished recently. We've officially cemented this one as finished, which is good. So a video will be coming of this quite soon. I love the tail. I feel like the tail is my favourite part, to be honest. The tail and... Hold on. And lag. Lag! Oh god. Lag! And the eyes. That's what I was trying to get at there. The eyes. The tail and the eyes are my favourite parts on this one. Oh god, that is so laggy. Right. Oh yes, Queen, you did pay. Don't worry about that, Queen. If I ever give you the renders, look at it this way, Queen, to help you remember. If I ever give you the renders, like the actual finished renders, that means it's completely finished. I never give the renders until the person's paid. That way, I don't risk getting scammed. You know. I'm not sure if you remember me, but I wanted to stop by and say hi, and I'm super impressed with your work. Thank you very much. Alright, Kicks. Excuse me. I just woke up. I'm doing a very bad job of speaking. Thank you very much, man. And I have to say, I do really recognise your name. I absolutely do. Rag, yeah. It's been getting a bit carried away, haven't they? The Sunny will be getting a video, yeah. I think all three of these commissions will be getting videos. The Sunny, Exo, and Rev. To be fair, Empiric's one also has a video. Like, where's Empiric's one? Right there, Zachary. This one actually already has a video. I've just been having so many different, so many videos to upload. I've not had a chance to share hers yet. But this one's already got a video on YouTube now. So Sandwings do have stingers, but apparently Sunny doesn't. That's what I read. According to the wiki and according to the reference art, yes, Sunny is the one Sandwing who doesn't have a stinger. Mind you, I've not read the books. I just did a little bit of research first. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, Jackie, thank you. Sunny's a hybrid. That's right. Yeah, she's a hybrid of a Sandwing, and is it a Nightwing, I think? Whee! Spinny spin. What other scopes have I done recently, actually? Hold on. Let me just look for a sec. That's about it, yeah, isn't it? Yeah. I've still not finished this one. So I'm kind of procrastinating right now because I didn't expect to be finished with ZBrush so quickly. So I'm just kind of like lingering right now. This is something I was doing a while ago. This still needs finishing. So yeah, Rag, actually, you might like this dude. At some point I will finish this in my own time. There we go. Oh, that didn't work. Wait, shit, that doesn't work at all. No! Yeah, whatever. It's never too early for skeletons. Oh, indeed, mate, indeed. And because, I mean, at the end of the day, the Jowie is an alien. So because it's an alien, I have taken some liberties. Like, it's obviously based on dinosaur skulls. Like, you can obviously tell it's a Dromaeosaur skull. Dromaeosaur / Rex, just because reference. But, yeah, like, when it comes to, like, all the little spines and such, and the frills, you can see I've definitely taken liberties. It's an alien, it's allowed to look anatomically incorrect. That's my cop-out excuse. What else? Every time I open all of my previous projects, like, you have, like, all this big collection of all, like, the various artworks and such, right? Especially, like, all of the duplicates of Rev, Exo, and Sunny, because I save a lot of backups. You can see, like, on my collection here, but every time, like, every single time I open this menu, my eye is drawn to Dick Butt. Every bloody time. I should stop opening that file, because every time I open it, it moves to the front of the page. Like, you can see how the Jowie skull's now at the front over here. I should just stop opening that one. It took me a minute to find Dick Butt, to be honest. I'm glad, Crow. I'm very, very glad. Where's Dick Butt?
Meat!
Right in the bottom middle. Hello, Dark Demon. 36 months already, so this is a skeleton Jowie. It is, it is, and thank you very much, mate. Welcome. 36 months. Isn't that 3 years? I'm really, really bad at math right now. I'm still waking up. 12 times 3? Oh shit, dude. Three years. Sick. I think you are a second, third-year subscriber, I think. Hey, thank you. Thank you very much. And tier 3 as well. Thank you very, very much. How much is a commission? It varies. In fact, I can show you right now. I'll admit they are a bit pricey. Rag? Yeah, Rag. They are all projects. I keep forgetting that you can save. I've actually forgotten how you save as a subtool, but those are definitely projects. In fact, actually, that's a point, Rag. Let me look at something quickly. This hard drive, this one right here. No, is it this one? Yes. This H hard drive is entirely dedicated to the ZBrush. How big is it? Oh, there it is, 190 gigabytes. I might need to do a bit of a cleanup quite soon, don't I? In regards to the commissions, though, like I said, they are quite pricey. But at the same time, though, I really do try to put like a lot of work and effort into it, and a lot of the prices are calculated by, you know, like per hour. For example, I'm not going to work for minimum wage, so that's why it does, you know, look a bit pricey. But like the cheapest one's £15. That's what you can get for like the cheapest option. And the most expensive one is, well, the ones you've been seeing the last couple of days. Annie's one and Sunny's one, and Sunny. Annie and Queen are the most expensive ones recently. Sommy's one, which is this one. No, that one. Give me a sec. This one right here is Smooth Portrait. So it's £35 up front and then £25 per hour. Mind you, the first hour is free. Like the first hour is always free. Like the way I've got it set up is that the deposits, like the deposit is more of a trust. You know, it's to cement, hey, I want this product, so I know the buyer actually wants it, and it incentivizes me to actually do it. So it gives them, you know, like it gives them confidence as well. And therefore, you know, like, so that way, you know, neither of us risk getting ripped off. So that's a deposit, and then after that, so after that first hour of work, then it starts ticking. But Sommy's one, for example, only took 4 hours. So you think, right, that's 3 hours charged. That's it. I wish I could say the same about poor Queen and Annie, but they both gave me very cool models to do. That's still for how good those portraits look. I'm glad, Crow, thank you. Yeah, like I said, so I'm going over this because you guys ask very often, so apologies if it seems like I'm selling out pretty hard right now. But as like real talk for a moment, if you have been wanting commission from me, I do think that the Rough Portraits one, yeah, it's the cheapest one, who cares? I think that one is, you know, pretty good to go with. Like I said, let's just open all these examples. Like that's an old one, but it's an idea of what you can get. That's another version. This is actually my first commission from Zombie. I didn't even know who Somi was when she commissioned this one. Got that one by Grimlar, who's actually a pretty big artist on DeviantArt, so that one I'm really fucking happy about. That was only 1 hour. So, for £15, this is one by Annie. This is Annie's very first one as well, before I even knew who Annie was. Hello Annie, speaking of devil. So if you've been thinking of like a commission, mate, I'm always happy to do portraits. Always, always. At some point, probably after Shriek, Queen's next commission, I will actually be doing an example of every one, because right now it's kind of hard to figure out like how they differ. Like Queen has respectively requested or asked me, you know, what is the difference between like that one and that one? When there's actually a pretty big difference, but you don't really notice it at first. So at some point I will be doing like a great big example of like every different commission with the same creature. So that should really like help people out a little bit when deciding. Hello, Maver. Yeah, Ale. Alice, I mentioned on Discord for the record, I am still procrastinating. I apologise. I'm waking up. Ale, I mentioned on Discord that. So I know you said you can't get PayPal, but how about credit card? Because Streamlabs, if you go down, but let me just link it. Like maybe you don't even have a credit card. I don't know, but I'm just giving you the option here. So I apologise if I'm coming off strong. I don't mean to. Say this tip thing right here. That accepts credit card. Now, the reason why I say PayPal only to everyone is because I don't want to fuck with people I don't know and they try to, you know, give me like these random obscure payment options. I don't want that. But for someone I trust, like you, Ale, I've known you for like 3 years now. I wouldn't mind if you like, because you obviously can't get PayPal in your country, I wouldn't mind if you went with that option. Like I said, I'm sorry if I'm coming off strong, but you've expressed that you want a commission. I want to help you out. The same character creature could really help showcase it. Yeah, definitely. I've definitely been thinking of that. I think, honestly, what I'll be doing, like with all the different styles, is I'm just going to do Godzilla. Because I really like Godzilla, and I can really picture him in all my different styles. Om nom tea. So, whenever Queen's commission is finished, and if my queue is done by it. So Queen right now, her Shriek is my final one. And technically Glory, if you do the deposit, which is no rush. After them, my queue will be free, and I'll start doing like just tons of Godzillas, like one for like smooth portraits, one semi-realistic, etc, etc. You're gonna need yearly badges. I can't, Demon. I wish. I wish, man. I need to get partnered for that. Right now, as an affiliate, I can only have like 1 month, 3 month, 6 month, and 1 year. It doesn't let 9 month and 1 year. It doesn't let me have any more. Maybe have a Jowie for the examples. That's actually not a bad idea. Ooh, has. That's a very good idea, actually. Because that'd also be like very eye-catching for a lot of people as well. I'll do that second, actually. Yeah, I'll do that afterwards. I'd rather do Godzilla first, because it's just something that everyone recognises. But after that, for sure. Oh. I'm going to write that down, actually. Let me see. Also do Jowie in portrait variants after. Cool. Oh, actually, while I'm at it, so I've got like on the other monitor, I've got like this massive to-do list. I'd show you, but it's a lot of spoilers, and I like having things as being a surprise. So let me just. So I've officially finished Sunny. Oh, Annie's here. Annie, Exo, fam. You can tell me if you're happy with it. Right, I've officially finished Sunny. Let me see. Okay, yeah, so I'll just mark that off for now then. Yeah, true has. In a tool field, top right, the save as button will save it's a tool. That way the models in polypane, but not the settings, set the file. Oh. Thank you, Rag. I think to be fair, at some point, I need to just gut out my files. Like, look at this man, like, Rag. My friend, this might give you a heart attack. Be prepared. Say for Sunny alone, that's how many project files I have. Like I said earlier, I save a lot of backups to make sure that, like, guys, you know how I always preach? I always preach that whenever you're doing digital art, save backups as it let to experiment. Yeah, there you go. You can tell I practice what I preach. I always save backups. Same for Exo. These are all project files, so Rag, I might just take your advice, my friends. I might just do that. Just one day go through all of my files, convert them, and then just gut them, because I sure as hell don't need all the other things anymore. Like, all I need for this one now is colours, I think that's the only one I need, I'm not even sure. Anyway, Annie! Right, so Annie, my friend, I hope you're able to watch. I just saw that you're at work at the moment. So I've added the gold in his nose, as you requested. Now the poor thing, oh my god, it's so laggy. Now the poor thing is dripping. There we go. Oh god, oh wait, can I just say, that angle is terrifying. Look at that for an angle. He is coming for your soul. Ugh. Anyway. So yeah, like I said, Annie, if there's anything you want changing, anything you want adding, you can either tell me here or in Discord afterwards. Wait, zoom out. There we go. And Queen. No, Queen, I'll be keeping the old commissions, don't get me wrong, dude. I'm absolutely keeping a lot of the files. I just want to clean them, but I will keep them. Yeah, alright, because I hope you don't have a problem doing it, my dude. Yeah, I definitely need to do the same. Also, temporary files. One time, midstream, I had no idea, but ZBrush was saving so many temporary files that it actually filled out my hard drive and I couldn't save my current model. Oh, Annie, sorry. Annie, I was just asking, is there anything else you want done on this? I've done the nose strips. If there's anything else you want, or we can discuss it on Discord if you prefer. I think here would be easy. I'm gonna give Annie the menacing grin again. In fact, let me just do it this way. There you go, it's probably easier like this. Hold on. Going up, up. There we go, and rotate. Oh god. It's so laggy. Oh god, and I've lost him. Maybe we'll do it on Discord. I'm just going my tea meanwhile. Hello, Bexy. Welcome. Wait, I just had a 200 IQ play. There we go. Frame rate. That's what I was trying to do. Do that, and then... There we go. Maybe I should just do that from now on. Could you add more drippies to his back feetsies around his wings and feathers? Oh. Okay, I could do actually. Right, so we're not doing spore just yet then. I'm happy about this. There we go. So you want some more gold around his back feet and possibly around the wings and feathers. No, it's fine, Annie. I was finished this a lot faster than I expected. Like, I had the plan in my mind that that I'd use ZBrush for like an hour or two and then move on to Spore. And then I finished it in 20 minutes and I was like, oh, now what? Oh, I unplugged my tablet, didn't I? Fuck me. You see, guys, this is why I wait to wake up before I stream. Right, let's just plug that back in then. That's my computer, don't worry. Okay, I'll just quickly reboot then, because if I plugged in my tablet midway... There we go. I'd rather reboot first. Yeah, it does have some snot drool. It definitely does. At least whenever I call myself a professional amateur, you guys can definitely see why, eh? Yeah, you can definitely see why I am a professional amateur. Right. Let us do some gold drips around the feet and the wings. Now the wings are going to be a bit tricky, actually. Doable, don't get me wrong, but tricky. Shift S will snapshot into the canvas like a screenshot, but you can move... Oh, hold on. Oh, that's right. That's how I always accidentally do that. Thank you, Rag. I can't tell you how many times I've actually done that, and I could never remember how or why. So now that you've actually told me like what the keybind is, yes, I will utilize that. Thank you very much. I have misclicked that so many times. Don't forget the leg plates. Oh, wait. Like his leggy plates. Hold on, let me just check that quickly then. Oh, okay, sure. There's already a bit of blood around the leg plates, but I definitely can do more. Like, you can see how... There you go, the perfect angle. And how in the arm and leg, like the arm in particular, there's a bit more dripping down. But yeah, I can definitely do more. Exteris, no worries at all, my dude. Have a wonderful night and definitely get some rest. And Blood Iblis, thank you for the follow, mate, and welcome. Right then. I'm just having a think. Bear with me for a moment. Like I said, actually thinking right now. And of course, Annie, you're very welcome. I thank you, like, you and Queen, both of you, I thank you for requesting these in the first place. Oh, Davey, thank you. Welcome, mate. Thank you. Let me think. Ooh. I know what I can do. No, don't record just yet. What I need to do first of all then, so if I'm going to be doing like a fair amount of work, then I need to reduce the poly count. Let's just go ahead then and lower resolution. Just to help me reduce some lag. Oh, there we go. That one could be reloaded by a lot. That one's done, that one's done, that one's... Oh, lower that one. Lower all the blood. No, never mind. What about down there? Nope, fine. Teeth? Nope. Right, I think that's probably lowered about as far as it can go. Now for the wings as well. Oh, that's a bit of a scary look today, isn't it? So even though the wings will be hidden anyway, I also just want to reduce these because Annie does want blood on the wings as well. So whenever I get to the wings, then I need to reduce them anyway, so I may as well do it now, you know, at the same time. Let's do that. Up there as well. No, that's already done. Okay, cool. And the outer ones as well. That was done. Okay. That is everything. My head out, the storm is making everything crash for you. Oh no, Rag. Alright then, mate, no worries. Hopefully the weather packs itself in very soon. Right. You're orange now. Why, hello there, Orange Davy. Okay. Got an idea. So, asymmetry. So, in that case, so I think... So Annie... You're blue. Annie, is it safe to say then you just want, like, a lot of blood in general? Because I'm being reserved because I don't, you know, like, I don't want to add too much. But if you want a lot anyway, I can add a lot. You do. Crack the old knuckles then, shall we? Alright then. He's a very hurt baby. Aw. Okay, okay. I might need to do 2 bursts of it then, actually. That's gonna be quite funny. Right, so let's do a little bit there. In fact, let's just do both there. Now, some of this will be symmetrical, just to cut time, but I will also be making all of this asymmetrical afterwards. That way it just looks, you know, not quite as copy-paste basic. Let me just go ahead and flat color this one for a moment. You also want to see how you do the drippies. I've got 2 techniques for it. So, my usual technique for doing like so how I did like all of the flat ones over here, like just the pure straight ones, the way I did that was I just added a new subtool, which is like a new layer basically, like I added a sphere. And I just stretched it and warped it into like this very, very straight object, and then I placed it where I wanted to, and using the inflate tool, this one here, and then just expanded like one end of it, thinned out the other end. That way it actually looked like, you know, that as it was going further down, it looked like it'd get thinner. And I just slapped it onto wherever I wanted. Whereas the ones such as around the neck, you know, that great big one right there, or maybe the ones inside the ribs as well, that technique is what I'm doing right now. And that is where I mask it on, and then I use the extract option, which is really quite handy, because extract, which you'll see when I get to it, extract, basically I just hit the option. In fact, I can demonstrate it right here. So if I go to extract down here, you'll see how it inflates it. Okay, it's not meant to be red. Let's get material. Let's try that again. There you go. So you see how it creates a brand new layer, a brand new subtool. It quite literally extracts it out of the model, but without taking it from the model. It creates a copy. It creates an inflated copy, and that is awesome because that's what allows me to do like all these big emphasized markings. Like on Somi's commission, for example, I did the same thing. I did it for the stripes for her one, just to give it like a bit more depth or weight more like. Whereas in this case, for the bloods, it works perfectly because it means that I can literally extract it from the model. I can inflate it, make it like a lot more round, a lot more three-dimensional, and make it look a lot more liquidy, while also following the contours of the creature. That's the important part, is that it follows the contours of the creature. Because imagine doing that manually. If I was to draw all the blood on the creature manually, but still have it be 3D and not just a texture, that'd take forever. Except I have this, which is awesome. The extract option and the circumstances like this are really, really useful. Hello, Kringo. Welcome, mate. I'll be doing sport creations after this. Welcome, dude. Today is work day. Today is a day to get a lot of work done. Oh, let's just remove that. There we go. So we've got a whole bunch of blood around there. Also want to do just like a bit of blood on the feetsies. So these could be like actually quite large, and I will do drips on this one as well, but I need to do the drips afterwards. I'll have to scout out Discord for some 2D artists afterwards who can make this with, and I have. It'll take quite a while, but I love your stuff, so hell yeah. Oh, gee. Well, mate, I hope you don't mind me saying this. On our server, oh wait, assuming you mean our server, I'm not sure like whose Discord you're referring to, but we do have a lot of, we have tons of 2D artists on our server. Lots of very lovely and very talented people on our server. So mate, you've definitely got plenty of options there. Again, if you want to. Cool. I am slowly waking up, just so people are aware. Like, I'm starting to have a bit more, starting to be a bit more aware of what I'm saying. Apparently not, so I just derped that one out. There we go. Ante. Thank you very much, Ante. And mate, I will see you later then, dude. No worries at all. And I hope you have a wonderful day. Right, let's just do all that. So since he's a very poor hurt boy, I'll go ahead and just add like a whole bunch of drips all around here. Maybe even a couple of like little splotches here and there. Oh, whoops. And that again could also just have like a big vertical drip, like the claws and mouth. We have tons of amazing 2D artists willing to get commissioned, so I may say the DT server is a great place to have a look. I appreciate that, Ale. Thank you. And Davy, no worries at all, mate. I'll see you in a bit then. And best of luck, mate. Choppy trees actually sounds pretty badass. Best of luck, dude. Charlesium! Wait, Charlesium. I felt like it's been a while since I've seen you here, man. Or am I just being stupid? Either way, mate, welcome. Welcome, welcome, and it's good to see you, my dude. You should do commissions, maybe? It's definitely worth a try. Commissions are a double-edged sword, okay? on the one hand, you don't want to underprice yourself. Now, a lot of people do, and it's very, very unfortunate. But you really don't want to underprice yourself. So if you can, like when it comes to your pricing, just try to aim for more than minimum wage. Don't go below that. But then at the same time, the other edge of the sword is that it can be demotivating if you don't get as many as you could expect. So bear that in mind. But when you do get the opportunity to do them, though, I can personally say it is really, really great. Commissions are some of my favourite models to do for two reasons. One, because I just get to learn so much in a process and do things I wouldn't normally do, and also two, it's just great working with people. It's great just seeing how happy they are to the end. It's such a wonderful feeling. But I can, personally, I can say that I don't get very many, which is probably because I'm so expensive. But like I said, though, I don't want to underprice myself. And I don't think anyone should either. But, yeah, no, it does mean, though, that when you finally do get a commission, it does make it a lot more special. Allows you to, put a lot more time, a lot more passion into it. Really, give it your best. It can be scary, though. It definitely can be scary if you're doing it for the first time. Let's do another big old bit. Oh god. There we go. If you commission someone and think they're underpricing, feel free to add a tip. That is very, very true, yes. I entirely agree with that. I think I did that with Space Dragon, I can't remember. So, I've only ever, me personally, I've only ever commissioned 2 people, and that was Space Dragon and Draki. Draki's one's still a work in progress now, it's a very, very big one. But Space Dragon, I think I tipped her in the end. I really can't remember. I hope I did. Yeah, I've also been tipped, which I very much appreciated. There we go, do that. Let's get a big old bit of blood from around there and there. Right, and you did say you wanted some around the feet as well, so maybe if you just make the palm of the feet quite bloody. But yeah, maybe just like that actually, just some random little scars and such. Yeah, of course, Nico, no worries. I am wondering, so a lot of the people here who are veterans on the server, like Ale, I know you can definitely attest to this. So for a long time, on the Discord server... Queen. I was gonna say, so for a long time on the Discord server, so at one point, we had a bit of a problem where people were just spamming their commissions, and it was really obnoxious, and some people were even kind of pushy about it, really why won't anyone buy from me kind of attitude. It was really, really bad. And I'd since added a very strict rule, my server's a community and not a marketplace. If you want to actively search for commissions, go elsewhere. Now, nowadays, my server has definitely become much more art focused, which is great. We had a lot more artists in. It's still gaming focused as well, don't get me wrong. But we have since had so many more artists come join. I am wondering if maybe a commission specific channel might be a good thing. I don't know. It might also be a bit of a Pandora's box there. It might not work out. But it might also be helpful for some people. Debating. Because at the end of the day, I like my server being very casual, I don't want my server to be a business place. I really, really don't. I like it just being a community where people have the option to trade with each other if they want to. But for the most part, it is just a very friendly place. But yeah, no, but it would be nice to give people the option, the opportunity to try that. Okay, Drawing99, thank you for the follow and welcome. Yeah, it might be worth of a try. I tend to send out DMs when I want someone's art. Yeah, that's entirely fair. Yeah, that's entirely fair. make a sellout channel where people can only advertise in there once. That's what I'm thinking, yeah. So you know how we've got like the character profiles channel already? How that's, you know, like very limited, and like that channel there is like quite limited where you can only post occasionally because, you know, it's meant to be a reading channel, not a talking channel. I know, yeah, I'm thinking. I'll think about it. I'll definitely think about it. Oh, Peekaboo. Wait, what? Did Annie lose her? Oh, she did lose her VIP. I'm sorry, Annie. Right, give me a quick little second then. I'm gonna do that. And Lady Emerald, welcome. Oh wait, really? I just read what you said there, Emerald. So first of all, that's kind of good to see. Many artists don't tell me how many hours you spend on it. Is that actually a thing? Huh. Thank you for that input, by the way. That's actually really interesting to see. Meanwhile, let me just go fix Annie quickly. Yeah, like, here's the funny thing, right? Even though, you know, like I'm sitting here doing my own commissions, I really don't know, like, how it works. I'm just kind of doing my own thing. I'm just doing what I think is right, what I should do. But like, it's actually kind of sad, to be honest, because take Somi, for example. Somi, I've just finished a commission for her yesterday. And bless her, she's been so grateful for how, you know, for how much I've communicated with her, like, you know, how long it's taken, what I expect the price to be, like a prediction. I've been asking her questions, you know, how does she want this or that, make sure it's correct for her, how fast I am, which, you know, it's taken me like 3 weeks to do hers, and she said I was fast. And I was horrified because she told me that one person took a year with no talking to do hers, and I thought, like, what the fuck? Are people really, like, I'm sorry, I don't mean to be pretentious, I really don't mean to be. I am doing this just the way I think is right, so I don't have experience with other people, because like I said, I've only ever bought commissions from Draki and Spates, that's it. I don't buy things. So I've got no experience, and it sounds like people are really unprofessional, which is honestly quite sad to hear. I'm trying to remember how I give VIP badges. How do I do it? Is it loads badge? How do I do VIP? Wait, hold on. Oh, I got a 2-month badge. Oh, I didn't know that. I can add 2-month badges now. Sweet, I'll do that in a moment. In fact, let me just quickly do that now, shall I? I had no idea that was an option. That's brand new. Give me a sec. Wait, shit. How many do I have to do? Wait, let me add. Tier 2 flare. Wait, there it is. Oh no, that's the stars. Ooh, I can add custom flare. I can change the stars. I have new options. I had no idea. And Mag. Hello, Mag. Sorry, mate. I got very carried away. Mag, it is great to see you back, man, and it's very good to see that you're doing well. I'll do the badges after the stream. I really shouldn't do it during the stream. When commissioning, make sure that the artist doesn't take too much time. Make sure the artist doesn't take too much time if you aren't fine with it. Yeah, I can kind of see that, actually. Inspector, welcome, mate. 6 months of no contact. I finally sent them a note. Wait, hold on. Annie, wait, what was that? Annie. Yeah, you're really good at commissions. I got an icon commission in January, and you still don't have it. 6 months of no contact. I finally sent them a note yesterday. What the hell? That's... I don't understand that. I mean, you're making a custom piece of work. Of course, as a customer, don't breathe down someone's neck. But as an artist, you also need to follow up and stuff. Yeah, exactly. Like I've been very grateful. I've been very fortunate. I'm just trying to fix Annie's VIP. I forgot how you do it. Yeah, I've been very fortunate. All the people that commissioned me so far have all been very polite, patient, and reasonable people, which I am extremely grateful for. But that is shocking, though, to hear that a lot of people just don't really seem to do it properly. There we go, role manager. There we go, add new, Amni. VIP, save. There we go. That took me far too long to figure out, I'm sorry. There we go, right, back to drawing. When commissioning, make sure the, oh, I've already read that one. Like, I'm impatient, I can't wait a year for a drink. No, you shouldn't wait a year. I don't understand. Like, unless it's something incredibly massive. Like, if you're commissioning something from like a very, very highly, revered professional artist, and I can understand it taking time, especially they got a queue. That makes sense. They got a queue, understandable. Don't get me wrong. But a year. That's absurd. And Crow, that's an extremely good analogy. I completely agree with that. Even more pink diamonds. Thank you, Pinkie Pie, for reminding me to fix it. Especially if it's medical, but they take money and never follow up with it. I'll be very sad. No, mate, Emerald, you've got like every right to be sad. It's your money. Like, I get that. Whatever I have to, take my time, whatever. Like, hell, Annie and Queen can attest to this. Like, a couple of days ago, I had to delay it by a couple of days, and I told them up front because I don't like. Again, I feel like I'm very paranoid. I'm coming across very pretentious. I really don't mean to be, but it just seems like a good courtesy, you know. It just seems like the right thing to do. Like, if you're going out to see someone at a pub, you just tell them, "Oh, I'm gonna be an hour late." It's just common courtesy. I don't know. Of course, a highly detailed, highly realistic oil painting in a year is decent, but for a digital piece that artists made to account for lower price commissions, then yeah. Well, I'm not sure about the cancelling part, but I completely understand your. I completely understand the parallel that you're suggesting there, Crow. One artist I heard was pushing down other commissions for higher priced ones. Now, I actually have that on my sheet, Queen. I've actually got it to caveat where if someone, like, say for example, Queen, your one, Sunny, the semi-realistic one, I do have it as a rule on my sheet where I would prioritize that one above others because if you're paying for a premium, you're gonna get a premium. I'll do it faster. But I have since changed my mind on that. It's occurred to me, as has happened recently. Say for example, or say for reality in this case. I'm gonna stop recording for a sec so I don't waste time. Say as a real life example, was I had Exo, Sunny, and Rev all at the same time, and Rev was a much smaller one. So even though Rev was purchased after Sunny and Exo, I ended up doing that one first, just because the smaller one, it made sense, didn't it? It made sense to do the smaller one quickly, not quickly, but beforehand. That way they don't have to wait forever after the bigger two. Because the bigger two are going to take long regardless. I think I'll be removing that little, queue priority thing from my sheet because I don't like that anymore, to be honest. It made sense at the time, but I don't like it anymore. Yeah, and the guy didn't do refunds. Oh, that sucks. Okay, that's a bit bullshit. Oh, I'm going to be a years late to the pub. Rag. I mean, yeah, true. That's a bit of an example. And Era, welcome Era, and Pancake, welcome both of you. Doing very well, thank you, my dudes. How about how are you two doing? And don't mind me, which I think a bit of a conversation about just commissions in general. Turns out I'm very ignorant, which is not a bad thing. It turns out there's a lot of habits people have with commissions I had no idea about. I'm just kind of learning and hearing horror stories. It's interesting though. It is very interesting to hear about. And I guess it's also, I'll take it on board as, lessons of what not to do. Since, for any potential new viewers, you know how nowadays you get, like, adoptables and you get, like, OCs and all that kind of stuff. I've never really been into that kind of things. It's just never really been me. Like, I like drawing, I love drawing, and I'm happy doing other people's OCs. But that's just, I'm not familiar with, like, that... What would you call it? There's a word for it, that trend, that, you know what I mean. I'm not familiar with that. Which means I don't have much experience with it either. I'm treating everything, I'm trying to treat things as a business. At the end of the day, at the end of the day, with YouTube and Twitch, I want to have, like, a good reputation in general. And I'm extending, those efforts into things like commissions. I want to be, as professional as I can. I've been wanting to commission an artist, but it's expensive. Oh, mate. Yeah, I know that they definitely can be quite expensive, can't they? A year later, she got it when she no longer wanted it, and the artist didn't tell her that he pushed low commissions down. That's awful, Queen. But I think using non-money character on DA points or FR treasure or gems kind of skewed what I consider acceptable prices for art. Yes, Crow. I completely agree with that. You're definitely right. Like, for example, I considered doing like Flight Rising points at one point, and when I tallied up, because I was going to base the currency on real money, not the other way around. And when I compared them together and saw what the total price would be, it was shocking. It's so skewed. And on top of that, there's also a website. I think it's called Fiverr. I'm not sure. There's an art website out there where you can like get cheap artwork. That's a scam. From what I've heard, I don't know for sure. From what I've been told and from what I've heard and seen, the artists on that website, oh mate, it's not even fair how much they treat themselves. How much they treat themselves? What did that even mean? It's unfair how much they undervalue the price of their artwork. It's really horrible. I once commissioned an artist and they sent me a sketch to make sure everything was looking good so far, which is good service. Yeah, good. That's how it should be. That's what I got with Space Dragon when I commissioned her. She gave me, like, bless her, I commissioned Space Dragon for, I commissioned her for a World of Warcraft drawing, which I think I've shown a lot of you guys already. It's currently hanging up on the wall right now. I got it printed. She sent me so many different sketches and drafts just to make sure everything was the way I wanted to, and she kept on, like, coming back, making sure things were good. And it was just what I expected. It's basically what I expected in, a service. That's what commissions are. They're a service. They're a custom-made, bespoke service that you really should, you should get what you pay for. I allow myself getting one commission per month, and I get a new artist every month to try it and find many styles for different characters. That's awesome. That's really cool. Yeah, Emerald, I've always found that very interesting, actually. Because, like I said earlier, I've never been, like the characters / commission type. I sell them, I don't buy them. But I've seen, like, say, for example, Annie, when she's asked me to do Exo, this one right here, right now. When Annie sent me the reference for Exo, I saw that she's got, like, a whole bunch of different artworks for it, and it's really cool. And in fact, I'm daft. Look at my Jowie. I'm absolutely daft, I forgot. Like, my Jowie's a good example. All the fan art, it's amazing. See, like, it's really cool being able to see, like, all the different styles, all the different variant styles, genres, techniques that people use to draw, like, this one same character. I have to admit, that is really cool. And I can't say how incredibly grateful I am, by the way. When I was watching, so Sobby was drawing one of my characters yesterday. Just for fun. I had no idea she was doing it. She just went ahead and did a drawing of one. And I have to say, when I was watching her draw it last night, I actually felt really guilty. Because I was looking at what she was drawing. It was beautiful quality. It looked amazing. And it kind of reminded me that I've never once paid for any of my fan art. I mean, it's fan art, it's people do it voluntarily, and I'm so grateful that they do it in the first place, but it really occurred to me that I get so much art for free, and I really feel a bit bad about it. Like, shit. But I am so grateful though, because honestly, like, so many of you guys do some just downright beautiful things. You really do. And I wish I could show it off more, I really do. It's not just cheap art now. For example, there's $100 3D models, but it's pretty common for people to undercut themselves to compete with others on the site. Aw, that's a shame, Reg. It's good to hear it's not as bad, but that's still a bit of a shame, though. My friend actually writes into her commission's info what kind of communication you can expect, like a view of the sketch or 1 or 2 revisions. I think I'll do the same then. Like, I've already got, like, a bit of a basic overview of, like, what to expect from mine. But if it's, like, again, don't want to be preachy, but if it's really, like, that much of a common trend where people are shit at communicating, then yeah, I definitely would like to highlight, hey, I actually do communicate. Like, what's up? Expect, you know, English from me. Yeah, I think I'll, to be honest, I think I need to rewrite my commission sheet in general. I think it's a bit too word heavy right now. I think I should TLDR a few things, as well as clarify some things. Did you see the Wild Shadowlands Collector's Edition? What do you think about it? I think it's a rip-off. To be entirely honest, I think that the Wild Collector's Edition is a rip-off. I think the fact that they've now gone with like an epic edition, so they're now doing multiple editions instead of just the one, is really uncharacteristic of Blizzard, and it stinks of Activision. I say that as someone who's been a huge WoW fan for a very, very long time. It's really sad. Hello, this is Valid Art. Welcome, mate. Beautiful concept. This goblet's pretty awesome. Thank you very much, dude. Thank you. If you want to see, if anyone else is tuning in just now, that's the whole thing so far. Right now, what I'm doing is I'm masking out new areas to apply some more blood, which was what was requested. It was more gold blood. So I'm just in the process of marking out all the areas with the mask tool, but for now, though, that's what we've got so far. More blood. Yes, Annie, more blood. Let's see what I've missed. Fiverr makes being a freelance graphic designer hard as fuck. I typically charge $75 an hour, but no, you can get a whole logo for $10? What the hell? Annie, that's insane. I like Tommy's art. I kind of want to commission 2D drawing of some of the concepts in my head, but I'm scared to do it. Why is that, Queen? If you don't mind me asking, how come you're scared? Speaking of updating commission sheets, I really need to update mine on DA because it's horribly out of date. Yeah, I think I need to do the same as well, actually. Yeah, I definitely need to do the same. Just, like I said, just to clarify a few things. I think for the most part, my commissions haven't really changed. If anything, I've been lowering the prices over time. But I've been lowering my prices because as I've gotten, you know, more and more confident with ZBrush, I've also come to take my time more. I don't rush anywhere as often. Not that I ever meant to rush, but you know what I mean though. Like, as you get more experience, you tend to be a bit more careful and a bit more, you know, take your time more. So I've had to lower my prices because of that. Because originally, on DeviantArt, my prices were very high because it was I had the higher prices to counter the fact that I didn't take very long at all. It was balanced, basically. At least balanced in my mind. Hopefully it was. So I need to fix that. Update it. And Valid Art, thank you for the follow, mate. Thank you very, very much. I'm glad that you're liking it so far, dude. Thank you. Well, actually, you know what would be really gross here? What would be awesomely gross is if we did like another kind of connected part like that. Cool. I'm scared of being scammed. Things taking too long and hitting caveats like low prices being pushed down. I'm a newbie to artists, so I don't know who to trust really. That's entirely understandable, Queen. Okay, I completely get that. Well, I know that Annie commissioned some me just recently. So I think, I do think that, if anything, like Annie could probably, you know, just at least inform me, like, whether or not Somi seems credible. I mean, I've not bought anything from her. I don't buy anything from anyone. Don't get me wrong. But Somi so far does seem pretty legit. I know she's really new to the community, but for a very new person, she's made like a very heavy impact in my opinion. I think she's good. Completely unrated FYI, I'm sorry for that announcement earlier. I just need to get my daily cursed comments out of my system. That's alright. Mag, that's okay, man. Mate, you didn't do anything wrong earlier. It was just really, really unexpected. Like, you know what I'm like with the bloody fairy speak. It was just completely unexpected. But mate, no need to apologise. You're absolutely fine, dude. She's super communicative and easygoing to request changes, although I only really had one change. I see. And that's that's really good to hear then. Yeah, Annie, thank you for like giving your input there. I appreciate that. Sommy's the one person we never thought we needed. Oh, I love Sommy. Mate, I love sarcastic people. Like, she's really fucking sarcastic, but she's also really chill, which I love. Like, bless her, man. It feels kind of weird to, you know, be talking about her when she's not here. Don't mean to do that, but she's been, like, so lovely and chill, but whenever she spoke to me in the PMs, she's so respectful. Not that, you know, I don't demand respect out of people, but... Wait, Oliver, get away. Oliver, go away. Mate, don't just walk on my tablet. Little shit. Okay, there we go. Sorry, as I was going to say there. Yeah, I know, mate. It's just meowing in the background. As I was originally going to say. So, I don't expect people to, you know, treat me like... I really don't want people to treat me like a god or some shit like that. I really don't. But when I do get a person who understands, you know, it's like... I do a lot of YouTube, like, for like, any new viewers, I apologise if I seem, like, really narcissistic today. I'm really sorry. I have a big YouTube channel. So I tend to get, like, a lot of very upfront people. So whenever I get people who are, like, very respectful of my time, who actually ask me, is it okay to talk to you often? On the one hand, it feels a bit like, please don't be scared of me. But on the other hand, it's like, oh, finally, you know, someone who actually treats me, you know, with respect to my time. I appreciate that. And that's all that Summy's done. So even though she's, like, incredibly sarcastic in Discord, she's actually been really, really respectful in private. Which I'm very, very grateful for. She's given me an amazing first impression, and I really like her so far. She takes commissions she takes commissions rarely and has to be in a mood for it. Oh, Leonardo. School's coming up in 4 days, so I can't stay up till 4 tonight. As I live in Australia, I'm the mosquito guy, so just dropping in to say goodnight to y'all. Oh, Leonardo. All right then, mate. No worries at all. And thank you very, very much. Always a pleasure, dude. And have a wonderful night. Also, Kringer, I saw you ask. The black lines right now, in fact, I'm probably done with them. So for those of you who are wondering, what are these black lines right now? Let me do this. So this is what I've been working towards doing. So now that I've got all the black lines sorted, I'm gonna extract them. So now the black lines have been, or the masks, as they're actually called, had now been separated from the model, and now they are their own independent layer. And this allows me to make just more layers of blood, which has been requested by Annie. So all that hard work is now paid off into that really quick and easy layer. All the white outlines you see there. Lots and lots and lots more blood.
Meat!
And meat. Meat juice. Maver, thank you for the sub. No, Mag. Mag, thank you for the gifted sub to Maver. And Maver, congratulations. Thank you very, very much, man. Right, let's go ahead then and color, change the material. Change the color. And there we go. So now we just want to go ahead and... Oh, that's a mistake. Hold on. That did not do what I wanted to do. Let's just do that quickly. Right, cool. Okay, that's actually a lot lower than I expected. So in that case, let's try 400. That's more like it. To give it all a quick little smooth. That way it's a bit curvy and less blocked. No. Oi. Change. Fill object. There we go. Perfect. Meat gravy. I've been really missing out not being able to watch as many streams lately. This is really lovely. Well, thank you, Troll Tim. I'm really glad that you enjoyed it, man. There we go. Oh yeah, that's a lot more blood. Now, we're just going to go around tidy also. To do that, I'm actually going to hide all the other blood. Where's that? There you go. That way I can now see all the new ones, not be distracted by the older ones. The older ones have already been, you know, like, processed. Because now you can see... Oh, whoops. Now you can see, along the shackles, for example, how they're not quite properly positioned. And Meg, thank you for the gifted sub to Trollzium. And Trollzium, congratulations as well, my dude. You see, mate, you come back, you get all this amazing goodness, gifted subs and everything. It is nice to have you back again, Trollsium. And Jackie. Oh, mate. Hopefully it won't be too bad, my dude. I hope you have a wonderful day. Ooh, I'd say bit of a close-up on the arse there. Let's get back over there. Cool. Yeah, thank you very much, Mag. Right, I actually do want to just lower all this down a bit. This is only meant to be like a bit of a, like how it's overflowing. Not necessarily reaching upwards. So if I make that a lot lower down, then it'll look like it's overflowing. I kind of want it to end, oh, whoops, around there. Sweet. Now, what I'm debating on doing, so you can see how the shackles around the neck are, you can't really see the edges of them. So they actually do have edges, if you can see here, like they're actually hollow. But they don't really look like it there, do they? I'm kind of debating if I want to emphasize that or not. Because right now it looks a little bit funny how the blood kind of just, you know, randomly oozes out like that. But at the same time, though, that might not be necessary. That might just be like unnecessary time taken. And you know, you guys know me. I don't want to take, you know, an unnecessary amount of time to do things. I will, however, yeah, move those down a little bit. And saving. It's gonna take a long time to save. Oh, bloody hell. Why does it keep doing that? It didn't do that before. There we go. It just means the shackles are deeply engraved in the flesh. That's actually a fair point. Queen, yep, you've got a very good point there. The shackles are, like, the way, the purpose of the shackles, those who are wondering, is to prevent this mouth from opening, the great big neck mouth. It prevents that from opening, so the shackles are meant to, like, you know, then that's why I call them shackles, not necklaces, because they're actually meant to bind the creature down. Which is why, you know, he's such an insane-looking motherfucker. So this is Annie's character, this is one that she's purchased, and this, as Annie described, is basically like Anubis, where it was a soul eater. You know, it would judge the souls of the dead and would allow them to either pass through or would damn them. But then he got overthrown. And his new lead, or new ruler, you know, the guy's like kind of jailed him, Exo that is, has then bound him and he can no longer eat souls properly. So because he can no longer eat souls, he's losing his sanity. Hence why he's such a mental looking motherfucker. Poor thing. I mean, God, imagine that. Imagine being stripped of your ability to eat souls. I think it kind of looks like a mix of what you can find in Dark Souls and Bayonetta. I can kind of see that. Personally, I guess my Final Fantasy vibe, like, in fact, yeah, like, I can imagine Final Fantasy slash, Dark Souls vibes in this. I can see that. That's such a cool concept for a character, yeah. Like I said, Annie's character, she's the one that came up with the idea for it. I'm just a lucky person who gets to draw it. It is a really interesting idea, though. Let's get like another bit of a drippy drip right there, and another one there. And I do also just want to, actually maybe not that, let's just go ahead and define that curve there. Oh no, that did not come out right at all. I'm going to do this. There we go. Cool, that looks a lot better. Sweet, right, so that's all of the... Oh, there we go. That's all the ones up here sorted then and processed, I think. So now we can start moving down the neck onto the lower ones. That's an interesting backstory for this character. It's always about the design. The story of the character is also what helps you get into a concept even more, in my opinion. I entirely agree. Yeah. Yeah, I completely agree with that. When Annie explained to me the concept of this character, it definitely helped me get like the expression a bit more in place. Like, it allowed me to exaggerate the expression a lot more than I normally would. And also, oh, what the hell is that? That's not meant to be there. When did that happen? Recently. Okay, cool. Anyway, as I was gonna say. Yes, when Annie explained to me the concept of the creature, it gave me like a lot of context, such as making the face a bit more insane, making things a little bit more gory than I normally would. I don't really like to do gore. At least I don't advertise that I do gore. But I have happily done it for her so far. And with things like a lot of the saliva, a lot of the blood coming out of the nose, again, things I wouldn't normally do, but in context of the creature, it makes a lot of sense. Yeah, it definitely does it definitely does a very good job of, allowing you to really imagine how it's meant to come across. Indeed, random accidental brushstrokes. Just random giant lines. Yeah, Annie, I did, which I hope you don't mind, Annie. Yeah, I shared his story. He's a sad little thing. Poor thing. Just casually starving for eternity, as one does. I'm jealous of people's ability to be creative. They're always just so good. I hope Shriek is amazing, since I have creature designs but little lore. I intend to try and make it look amazing, if if that helps, Queen. I mean, I hope it'll look amazing at the end of it. If not, then I failed. Yeah, no, I've never really been very good at ideas either, Queen. Like, when I was younger, I used to be very story-driven, but nowadays, though, yeah, nowadays I'm kind of just a bit dull, to be honest. So I get what you mean. Right, let's do that and add a bit of a line in. Oh, sorry, Polar. I was referring to Queen's Commission. Sorry, not this one. I'm really happy with this one. I love how this one's coming along. But context there. So Queen has an imaginary idea. I emphasize that because I normally only accept, concepts I can visually see. That way I know what it is. But Queen and I have been... Well, I've been helping Queen come up with, like, her own new idea, which has no concept. Yeah, no, that's my bad, Polar. I just did a bad job explaining it. No worries at all. So when we get around to doing Queen's new one, I'm hoping that I can, make it as cool as what she has in mind, because I've got no reference to do it with, so we're making it up as we go along. And I hope I can make it as cool as she wants. You always make cool stuff, but I hope she could be something cool to show off. Oh, for sure, mate. All of these are cool to show off, in my opinion. Mate, I'm proud of all of these. To be fair, if I ever do a commission that I'm not immediately proud to show off, be worried. We're gonna be honest. Like, but oh, one sec. Oh, give me 1 second, guys. Kev needs a hand. Let me grab that. Oh, whoops. Go away. There we go. Failed? Why did I fail? Resend. There we go. Cool. Right. As I was going to say there, let me just put this away. Yes, right, as I was going to say, if I ever do a commission that I'm not proud to show off, then be concerned, for sure. YouTube is a different thing, because obviously YouTube I kind of need to, like, cater to what people want to watch. But in general, I always want to show things, like, I want to share things on Discord, I want to share it on ArtStation, I want to share it on DeviantArt, everywhere else. If I ever don't, be worried. I can't subscribe to Little, and I use a technique similar to A-Cubes on Twitch. It allows you to explore and look for forms and shapes, and then let your imagination go from there. It's a lot of fun. Ah, interesting. Oh, one sec. There we go. Ah. Just replying to Kev. The Plant Guy, thank you for the follow, mate. Mag, thank you for the gift of sub to Vanit, and Vanit, congratulations, mate. Thank you all very, very much. Yes, I have watched a little bit of A-Cube sculptures. Only a little bit though, so I've not seen the technique that you're referring to. But I have seen, like her work, and it is, oh mate, the things that she can do are amazing. They really, really are amazing. Definitely a good sort of inspiration, for sure. I remember, what was it? A very, very long time ago, in fact, yeah, this is right. Back when I first discovered ZBrush, I was first told about it, and so when I first heard about ZBrush, I just went on a binge. I went on a great big binge, just watching videos, looking at streams. I went all over the place trying to like learn this program and just see what it was capable of, because it looked like magic when I first saw it. Like Dynamesh, I didn't understand how Dynamesh worked, and just looked like magic, and it was amazing. It still is awesome now, don't get me wrong, but when at one point in the process, I then found like one of A-Cube's streams. And I remember that she described a process where what she sometimes do is just take a brand new mesh, take a sphere, and then just grab and pull and yank and just, make a mess of a thing to just like draft out just a random concept and then evolve that concept over time. And I've tried that once, and it was really cool actually, although I've kind of struggled to try it again since. It seems a bit, just for me, it seems a bit too chaotic. Like, I have a hard time thinking that way. But when I did try, that idea that she had, it did have like a very interesting result. If you watch her videos on the Pixologic YouTube channel and watch from the beginning, you can see what I'm referring to. Yeah, right, yeah, a lot of push and pulling. Yeah, I think it may have been the same thing. I'll definitely watch it again, though. I've not properly watched any of her videos since I've actually gotten ZBrush, and that was like, what? I first got Core, I think 3 years ago, and I got full version just a couple of months ago, actually, very recently. Yeah, I'll definitely have to give her another watch then. Thank you. That's a really, really good reminder. This music is very quiet. Give me one moment. There we go. I'm back after cutting 300 pounds of a tree out of their spot. Jesus Christ, dude. Welcome back. I hope you're okay. Definitely, get a drink, hydrate. And Daisy Uzumaki, thank you for the follow and welcome. I just realised the letters on the collar read EXO. Ale, how did you figure it out, my dudes? Mate! I'm impressed. Someone actually figured out what the runes actually say. These runes are actually saying things. One of them says EXO, that's right. Yeah, they do, Annie. Oh, I guess you missed it. I did write about it in the commission channel. Ale, you legend. My friend, how'd you figure it out? I want to know. Would streams of blood look cool? Wait, would streams of blood look cool dripping off the shackles? They could do. They definitely could do. If Annie would like me to try that, I definitely can. Like, I'm just paranoid of this taking too long. This has already been a really huge sculpt, and I'm just very, very paranoid of it taking more and more time, because poor Annie, she, every extra hour it takes, I have to charge her, and I feel really bad for it. What are we trying? Having the blood dripping off the shackles. Like, probably, oh yeah, like without overlapping the shackles. Oh, that's horrible and amazing. That would actually be really easy to try. Yeah, I can do that in a bit then. Treebright! Hello, Treebright. I just wondered if the runes are random or not, and noticed they resemble English letters. Ah, Ah, so you haven't figured out the secret then? That's what you're saying. The runes, so let me just zoom out for a second here while I'm working. So, Annie, in particular, do you guys remember a really, really long time ago when we had the Jowie channels on Discord and we had like that big language, like Sai wrote an alphabet of like all the custom letters? That's what I've used here. These are Jowie letters. And I thought these looked perfect. Exactly, yeah, it's Jaws Eric. Turns out, what I can do, it's one of the things I love about ZBrush. Because someone actually turned that alphabet into a font, like an actual usable font, I can actually write things. Where is it? I think they just called it Jowie fonts, didn't they? There it is. So if I just plugging new text, hello world, yeah. How cool is that? And it doesn't look like it looks like magical runes, doesn't it? Like I think you're doing like what's it, like Nordic, I think, like some sort of Nordic runes or magic or dragon, like something known. I figured that'd be like a bit predictable. And then I remembered that I could actually do the Jowie font. Delete that. And in fact, let me just double check that's not connected. Okay, cool. So yeah. So what it says on the runes, also yeah. So the runes here. So the one in the middle right here, as EXO, as EXO, that's her name or his name, excuse me. How many is this one? This one's a 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so the ones in the middle, those say. I forgot what I say. I wrote it all down. I'm trying to remember, bear with me. In fact, let me just do this. That didn't work at all. Let me just go find out. I wrote it down. Let me just go see what it actually says. Okay, there we go. So the 2 rings behind the head, so these ones up here spell out chain. The idea here is that the runes would either, you know, like be part of like a magical spell. So in this case, the 2 up here say chained, or sorry, chain. The one near the chest says Exo, which is his name. The upper middle one, so this one here, that's got like a 6 letters. That one says prison. And then the middle one, because it's got 4, that one says Amni. Named after the person who ordered this. Yeah, I thought it'd just be like a really cool little Easter egg. So, Ale, very, very well spotted, my friend. Very well spotted. Because I now know I can do that, I can just add in like my own custom font. I actually plan on doing it every now and then. Like if I ever need a purpose for like some magical runes or some text or whatever, that's what I plan on doing from now on. It's just like throwing in Jowie font, just Jowie words. And like references to either what it is or what it's about. That makes sense. Yeah, it's really cool, isn't it, Vanid? It's admittedly not something I can utilize very often because I do like a lot of organic things, so I never really need to add words in. But it is really cool that that's an option, though, isn't it? That you can just chuck in like really, really clean, polished text as well. Like it's really decent definition. I've attempted to make a language of toxicity. Everything will be spelled in Dutch, but it just has different characters and pronunciations. See, Pancake, for some English scrublord like myself, if you were to make like a new language in Dutch, that to me would be like a legit real language. I would not be able to understand that at all, which would make it, you know, all the more mysterious and creative. That would be really cool. Queen. Well, it depends, doesn't it? It's probably not something I can utilize very often, but if I had the option to, you know, I will, like, whenever the option comes up. It is really cool though, isn't it? I'm really happy I was able to do that. Don't I want to do that? Nah, let's do this instead, actually. Flesh golems and metal runic bindings holding them together. Exactly, like that'd be a really good example. Something like that. When in Jawi language, T is for happiness. Sorry for sending it a second time. That's alright. No worries, dude. We kind of do have like a bit of a language for the Jawi. It's just been put on hold because I don't know what I'm doing. If I'm going to be entirely honest, I just don't know what I'm doing with it, so it's been put on hold. But yeah, like I said, Sai did do like an alphabet for it, and it was really cool. I've actually messaged Sai about this. I went and PM'd him just to like let him know, like, hey, do you remember the thing that you did? I used it. Frozen! Hello, Frozen. Sorry I'm late. No worries at all, mate. Welcome. Welcome, dude, and thank you. Thank you very much. You plan on ordering that 3D sketch commission somewhere at the end of the month? I already know what I want, and I feel like you'll love it. Ooh, ale. Alright then, mate. I'm really looking forward to it. I'm just imagining the chest jaw rhythmically undulating and flexing against the bindings. If only this could be animated. Oh god, imagine that. That'd be horrible and so fitting. Is it just a text? I am father. Well, I mean, saying that, in regards to the whole text thing, so a while ago, like you guys have already seen this, but a while ago I got the idea to actually make my logo in ZBrush, including the text. In fact, I might even just show you in a moment. Let me just go ahead, because this is going to take ages anyway, so I may as well, you know, like, have a quick little pause. Hello, Shisui. Welcome, dude. So, like, as an example, while the saves, take this. This is doing like the big text as well, so I just imported text in as a DE in, again, another custom font. And yeah, managed to get that. And I gotta say, like, funnily enough, for a 2D logo, never has it been this high definition before. Like, I'm really, really happy about it, like all the natural lighting and shit. This is something I'd like to try more often. I never thought about doing this until the idea just like randomly occurred to me one day. And I would love to do that kind of thing more often. Right, anyway, back to Exo. Make it like James Cameron's Avatar. Just lure the shit out of it, but don't show it because it's too weird. Another idea I got when thinking of Shriek was Shriek was being written by a human-looking version of the crazy mouth that is in a reference I sent. Queen. That sounds really cool. Just be prepared that doing that's basically two models at the same time. That, my friend, in the kindest way possible, will take forever. So be prepared for that. Like, I'm always so concerned about things costing a fortune. I don't want to charge you guys a fortune, but I kind of would have to, though. That would be really cool, though. Oh, that would be really, really cool. Frozen, doing very well, thank you, my dude. How about yourself? I do hope that you're doing better today. Do I seriously have a 9-month badge because of how crazy people gifting subs now? Yes, you do, Trollsoon. Yes, you do, my friends. Yes, people have been extremely generous with gifting subs. I think a lot of you guys who, respectfully, have never subbed yourselves before, I think a lot of you guys have, like, I think one of you even has, like, a year-long sub now. Just from gifts. Which is mental. I know what you mean about making a project long. I've been streaming I can never say that word. Character-rated Fat Shark fan art piece. Ooh, these past couple of days now. It's been a lot of fun. I'm doing UVs and texturing. Hopefully, gonna finish up on stream. Oh, mate, that sounds awesome. Well, that sounds really, really cool. Meat. Then, if you know, don't mind me because I like watching other 3D artists. There aren't really enough of them. I'm just gonna casually just PM myself your page. There we go. Awesome. So I'd like to see that. I'm a lurker, by the way, just so you're aware. I'm a very, very big lurker. I never speak. But I do like watching, you know, other 3D artists. There really isn't enough of us, is there, on Twitch? You visited a zoo, seen some exotic fish, snakes and crocs. That's so pretty cool. Oh, that's lovely, Frozen. Good. Oh, and Frozen, sorry, I missed that. Thank you for the gift of sub to Motley Creeper. Thank you very much. And Motley, congratulations. Oh, Kringer, no worries at all, mate. No worries. No harm done. I was gifted a lot before, but I decided to continue on some myself, and I'm at 15 months now. Oh, Pancake, thank you, mate. Thank you as well, then. Yeah, so Ante as well was gifted one, and I've been carrying it on since, which is really cool. You've been subbed for 12 months total just from gifts? Bloody hell. You guys really are just so kind. Like, just to each other. It really is awesome. I agree, we need more people on here showing us stuff. I tend to do stuff late at night, but I'm thinking of doing it more during the day. You're still new to it all. I was gonna say same, I guess it's not really accurate. More like, I'm still very casual with it. Mate, I say just stream whenever, like, whenever you're comfortable with it, of course, and whenever you're able to. Like, I find, so for context, right now it is 5 PM for me. I find that personally, normally, you get like the most kind of viewers actually around this time slash like a couple hours from now, like up to around 10 PM GMT. So that's normally like a good window to do it in. But at the end of the day though, like if you want to do it at your own time, by all means. Mag is good to the sub to the Plants Guy. Thank you very, very much, Mag. And Plants Guy, congratulations. Imagine having mouths in the palms of your hands. You could just eat by shoving your hands into a bag of food. True bright. True bright. You are just the strangest person. Oh my god. Is it possible to do 2 models in one commission? Because if you're cool with it, I'd really like the humanoid thing crouching beside Shriek. I've never thought about it, Queen. I've never thought about it. I mean, realistically, I can't see why not. Don't get me wrong. I can't see why not. I'm just debating, like, would that count as 2 separate commissions? Just merged into one frame? Or do I just tack it on for the extra time taken? It's possible. It's definitely possible. It's absolutely possible. I just need to think about it. Like, how do we do that? How do we arrange it? What's the most fair way of doing it? I think, realistically speaking, and this is actually gonna be a, this is actually gonna make me lose out a little bit, but I'm fine with that though. Realistically, I think it's safe to say that the commission deposit, like that right there, you know, is the agreement to doing the thing in the first place. So I think that once the commission deposit is like in place, I think it'd be reasonable to then just, you know, add more and more to it. So long as, you know, as long as you're not taking the piss. Don't get me wrong. Which I know you wouldn't, Queen. Yeah, I think if I was to treat the deposit, you know, like as the agreement, like this is the agreement fee, you know, this is where you and I both agree, okay, this is what's happening, this is the plan. I think after that it would make sense that the second figure would just be like tacked on. I think. I'll talk with Kev about it. Kev's a lot better when it comes to finances than I am. I'll see what his input is. What about eyes on your fingers? Rag, don't encourage him. Oh, true, right. God damn it, dude. You're a... Bruh. I've been given an option for a personalised role on Discord and I have no idea what I actually want. Oh, Frozen. Mate, no rush. No rush at all, Frozen. Just know that you now officially have the option if you want it. How is Kev? Kev's alright. He's upstairs working at the moment. So I think he's doing alright. I hope he is. Yeah, for those of you who missed it on Discord yesterday, so what we've now done, because like, as a lot of you may know, in regards to just like streaming in general has been kind of difficult, or streaming and recording in particular has been difficult because Kev and I share the same room. Like, of course, you know, we have our computers in the same room that we can actually be with each other. But during this, like, how many months now has the quarantine been? March, April, May, June, July. It's been 5 months quarantine. And our local city has now been placed under a second quarantine, which means that Kev's going to be home for another month at least. So what he's now done is he's made an additional computer. Yeah, it's been half a year already, hasn't it? It's insane. It's absolutely mental. So Kev has built a second computer and has taken it upstairs into a spare bedroom. That way, you know, he can now just get on with his work as he needs to. I can now record and stream as I need to. The only downside is that now I don't see him as much. But that's pretty much the way it would have been anyway. Imagine living with Kev for 5 months. Mate, Kev's my fiance. I love living with him. I'm happy he's home. It's frustrating because I love that he's home more. I really, really do. We've been able to spend just so much more time together. And it's been fantastic. But then work-wise, it's like I've not been able to work as much. And it's, you know, after 5 months, it's caught up to me, you know. I'm kind of running out of videos. I'm not streamed anywhere as much as I'd like to. It's been an issue. And I don't want him in another room. I really don't. But it's required. I really don't like it. But it does allow me to stream, like right now, for example. Right, I have to say that I'm not really a fan of the blood up here. I think all this needs to be toned down significantly. Because right now it just seems like just very large and chunky. Oh yeah, I love living with Kev. He's amazing to live with. He really, really is. Like I said, he's my fiance. Which, I know some people don't have that word in their languages. It basically means to be married. He's the best. Oh my god, Treebriar, what on earth is that? I realised 2 Tian lungs are actually a pretty nice addition. Yeah. Frozen, of course they are. Yes. Yeah, they are. And if I hadn't said it enough yesterday, like, to Frozen and Queen, thank you both very, very much. Queen, yeah, that's a good idea. I think I'll do that as well, actually. Have them drip down. The reason I wanted to be a Tian Lung is because you called in the Big Blue and I was like, hey, I want that. Aww. That's entirely fair, though. Right. I was about to make a joke there, and it would have sounded terrible. Right, so, you know how you just mentioned I called Tian Lung the Big Blue? I've also called the Great Red Dragon the Big Red. And the first thought that came to my mind there was the Grand Obsidian Dragon. No, the Grand Obsidian Hydra, which would be the Big Black. And I realised that would have sounded a bit suspect, wouldn't it? Although he is badass. That's definitely my favourite creation I've made so far. And like, one day I will make that in ZBrush. Like, God, guys, imagine a Grand Obsidian Hydra in ZBrush. Fuck, dude, that'd take forever. For those who are not familiar, it's a 7-headed Hydra with 2 tails, 4 arms, 2 legs, 1 very large set of wings. God, that'd look incredible. In fact, at some point, I would like to make all my mega builds in ZBrush, like Red Dragon, Tian Lung. I definitely would like to do that at some point. Was it 5 heads? No, I think it was 7. I'd have to go check. I'm pretty sure it was 7. I know Somi did it with 5, which is fine, you know. At the end of the day, she's done an amazing voluntary piece regardless. But I think it is 7. Frozen. Well, I'm not gonna say. I'm gonna save your finances, man. I'm not gonna say. Are the Jojo's automatically made members of the Blue Man Group? Wait, hold on. Are the Jowies automatically made members of the Blue Man Group? I guess technically, yeah. Kev already has her honour? What? Wait, which honour? Let's move that all around the claws, make them kind of flow. And I think, yeah, what I will do is what Queen suggested and have the gold kind of overlap certain places. As that definitely would make the blood just feel like a bit more dynamic in general. Oh, that's what you mean, Has. I mean, on Discord, yeah, for sure. What is the gravity? Right, the gravity's around here, isn't it? So in that case... Ooh, that's bad. Okay, we'll do that later. And do the same like that as well. Right, cool. So that is the claws done. I've done all of that around the neck. Well, that bit there needs to be a bit thinner as well, actually. There we go. I've not done here yet. I've done a little bit of here, actually. No, yeah, I have done here. What I need to do then is just expand. So it looks a little bit less out of place. Now, I have debated doing the inside of the mouth, just all gold, but I'm not sure that'd actually look good. I think that'd look quite garish, to be honest. So I think right now, just doing like little drips here and there might be like the best judgment call. Exxon will technically be a member of that group, yeah. And Frozen, see you in a bit then, dude. And enjoy your burger. If it's side extra character, cost extra would be very fair. Kane the Rider would be crouching beside Shriek with tribal clothes holding a spear. Ooh. Damn. So, Queen, just so you're aware, with the eye that you have, will probably, like, I know I keep saying it'll take a long time, but I really want to emphasize that just so that you are absolutely okay with it. You know, because obviously I don't want to accept something that neither of us really quite understand the grand scale of. I'm happy to, but I just really want to be like absolutely crystal clear. You're prepared for how big this is going to be, alright? Shriekles be sort of wrapped around him to make it more dynamic. That'd be really cool. Yeah, if you're prepared for like this is what you're describing will easily be the biggest thing I've ever done. You understand that? Okay, cool. Alright then. Alright. Well, in that case, goddamn. just damn. I might have to make like a new payment structure just for this to make it like really fair. Like, to be fair, this is good practice for the future. That's why I'm looking at it. This will be very good practice for the future, but that means I need to think of like an actual scheme for it to make it work properly, you know? To allow it to be repeated. But yeah, cool. As long as you're happy and comfortable, as long as we're like both well aware and well informed, then yeah. Shit. Huh. I have a question regarding future commissions. Yeah, it has. What's up, dude? What is up, fam? Say I was a boss for Ghidorah, would it count as 1 or 3? That is a good question. Oh god damn it! You guys were really pushed. Shit. Has, that's a very good question. Huh. I am thinking. A friend of mine was watching this video about turning Disney characters into Dark Souls characters, and they were talking about the Thumper the rabbit, and I immediately thought of this disturbing rabbit creature. Oh god, yeah, imagine Thumper, like as a... Oh yeah, like it's a proper Dark Souls creature, that'd be freaky. I guess has. It would depend on how the heads are. Like, if the heads were to be, like, extremely different... no, let me rephrase that. Excuse me. If the heads were to be, like, the exact same head, just duplicated, that'd be, like, an easy solution. I could then just, like, copy-paste the entire thing. But if the heads are actually going to be, like, dynamic and, you know, differ, then that is a topic to think about, for sure. That's a good question now. I've not once considered Hydras. Which is funny, considering how much I love Hydras. It'd probably be so expensive I might have to do multiple payments. That's what I'm thinking, Queen. Yeah, that's what I meant by the new payment structure. Because with how big this is looking to sound, I may have to, like, create a new rule. like a good rule, you know, like an agreement. Because what you're requesting is not something I've yet to encounter. We'll put it that way, okay? It's exciting. It's quite intimidating, but it's very exciting. And as I said, this is great professional practice because this is the kind of stuff I want to do, like, properly. Want to get more experienced and more professional, you know? I want to be able to do, like, tremendous things for clients. That's what I'd like to do. And also, you know, real talk for a moment here, friends, like Queen has, and anyone else, you know, thinking about doing any commissions, I'd rather, like, get this, I'd rather, I don't want to trial and error, but if I have to, I'd rather be with people I'm familiar with, if that makes sense. I'd rather people who understand, you know, like, who we already have a relationship between. That way, like, say, for example, like, so you just mentioned a Hydra. Say I had a new person, someone who's never commissioned from me before, or doesn't even know me. Say they came in like, hey, can I have a Hydra? Yeah, sure, let me think about it. That's going to come across really suspect, isn't it? So I am very glad to be having these ideas from people who are actually, like, who we are all familiar with. Like, I know you, you know me, we all know that, you know, we just want to have fun at the end of the day, just do art. And not scam. So I'm really glad that you guys are bringing up these questions now. Doing really dynamic sculpts like Shriek and Glory's different pose would be very attractive. True. Well, that's the thing, right? Is that highly asymmetrical things is something I'm not used to doing because they, by definition, doing asymmetrical things take much longer because, you know, you kind of have to do everything like twice in a way. Like if you've got two different arms posed in different positions, you have to detail both of them the same way twice, and that's what tends to make them take so much longer. But I do agree, though. I completely, like, wholeheartedly agree. Doing something asymmetrical and posed just looks so much better. It looks a million times better than, you know, like a static model. I'll take Exo, for example. Exo here, yeah, he's very symmetrical, but the tail is enough to, you know, to break it apart, isn't it? The tail is enough to make it look more interesting. And the pose, for that matter. That's why I want to do Exo flying, like in the reference shots in the bottom right there. Because if I made him standing like I normally would, that would look very boring. Let me just redo all this quickly, actually. And activate symmetry. There we go. Like a screenshot could be a picture, yeah. Imagine if humans could flex their teeth like vipers and other venomous snakes. Flexy flexy. That's all I can imagine. Thank you. You wouldn't be able to see him much because of the massive wings. Oh, that's true. Yeah, Annie, that's a very good point, actually. You're absolutely right. So if I did do Exo just standing, it would have looked kind of dull, and you're right, the wings would have just covered it. It seems like Queen's commission is pretty much the ZBrush equivalent of a mega build. It's starting to sound like it. No joke, it definitely is. So, right, so Queen, you might be interested in this. I think I've already said this to Annie as well, actually. I think Annie's heard of this. So I've actually been thinking, like, in light of the recent commissions, you guys have been really challenging me recently. And like I said, I really like it. I like being challenged and learning. But it's safe to say that these last couple of commissions have been, like, much bigger, you know, more ambitious things, and therefore pricing's been quite intimidating. I've been thinking of doing, like, just a new option altogether on my sheet, and that would be, like, something like limitless or unlimited or just whatever. And the idea of that was going to be like a big upfront deposit, you know, a very big upfront deposit to say like, yes, I want this. You know, I am aware of the ramifications, if you will. The idea being, you know, with that giant upfront deposit, you'd get like the first 5 hours free so like the deposit makes up for that. So again, you know, like trying to instill that initial bit of trust in a relationship. And then after that, something like, I don't know, a payment every 10 hours. For context, my sculpts take me on average between 2 to 6 hours on average. I don't normally, it's very rare I breach 10. except for these recent two, except for Exo and Sunny, I finally have breached 10 hours on them too. So I think that might be a thing to do then. I was thinking of introducing that after this. After Shriek, for that matter, but it sounds like it might be required before Shriek. Just get it like all on paper, get it, you know, figured out, calculated, etc. That way we're not, you know, like making up on the go. Yeah, I'm normally quite quick with my sculpts. I mean, the benefit is that I don't need to do things like UVs and such, because these are high poly sculpts. These will only ever be pretty pictures, so I don't need to do UVs and such. That would be an entirely different task altogether. One day I'd like to do it, but I can't yet. So for the time being, like Sommy's commission, for example, that only took 4 hours. Of like a really cool looking portrait. I'd say Exo, this one so far in total has taken, I think, 15 hours now, which is by far my longest. Although a lot of that was in the wings. The wings were I've never done like detailed wings like I have done on this one. Oh my god, I'm having a very hard time like getting the right camera angle here. I'm sorry for like constant camera spinning. I'm really struggling to get the right angle. The bloody torso is just in the way. Everything's in the way. Come down here. Come on. And normally I would just hide it. Like what I normally do is I just hit solo or hide the different layers, but I kind of need, like I need the base layer, as you can see the leg that I'm working with right now. I need the accessories, which is the plates. So I kind of can't just, you know, just hide the layers like I normally would. So I'm like kind of camera turning a lot, and I am sorry if it's disorientating. I want shark teeth so I can always have fresh teeth waiting. Eternally teethy grin would destroy the orthodontic industry. Yeah, I agree, Polar. I agree. Tree is insane. Hello, Peekaboo. Welcome back. Oh, Vanid. To be fair, I'm glad to hear I'm not alone though when it comes to camera turning. It can be a bit of a nightmare, can't it? And Mihal, welcome back, man. Doing very well so far, thank you. Yeah, progress is going very well. It's... what time is it? There might not be a sports stream today. I think the sports stream will have to be delayed until tomorrow, which is fine, completely fine. But commission progress on this, however, is going very, very well. Oh, and Maya! I've actually not seen very much of Maya, mainly because I'm not a student, so I can't get it. But I do know it's a lot more complicated, isn't it? Like Maya's huge, isn't it? In terms of potential and features. Damn, dude. You might have missed one of my older messages. Don't mean to be pushy, but I think it's a good criticism. Oh. I love Sunny and Lyra, but it's slightly boring that they have the exact same pose. Oh no, I understand that, Queen. Yeah, I need practice doing poses. I completely agree with you. I do. Yeah, that's a completely fair criticism, and I understand that. The only downside is that it's... Excuse me. The only downside is that if I were to change Lyra's and Sunny's poses, I probably can't. It's too late. Because these are high poly, I can't just, you know, like... It feels like a regular gaming model, for example, so something that's got like UVs and a retopology, and it could be rigged and everything, etc. Those are really easy to posture. But because these are really high poly, I can't posture it very well because I have to like manually redraw everything. So as a result, if hypothetically I were to reposture Sunny and Lyra, I'd basically be redrawing them from scratch, which isn't ideal. It's a fault of my own. It's because I'm still learning. But I completely understand what you mean, Queen, and I completely agree. I really do. That is something I want to fix. That is something I want to improve just in myself in general. Is making like more interesting postures. May have go for hard servicing, animation, rigging, and retopology. Not as complicated as you think. There's a lot you don't really need to use. When I was at the full sale, I learned that use. Sorry, I'm doing a very bad job of reading out loud, but I see what you say there. I see what you said there, Vanid. Alright then, that's kind of interesting. Yeah, I've never really looked into Maya, to be honest, because since Maya's very expensive, isn't it? If I remember correctly, that's like the really, really expensive one. Because, you know, I'm not a student, there's no legal way I can get it, and therefore I've just never bothered to look into it. Which I know might be a bit of a bad idea, but if I can't afford it, I'm not gonna, you know, see what I'm missing out on. But that's fair though. It's actually kind of reassuring to hear that I've got the wrong idea and it's actually not that complicated after all. That is reassuring. I have a terrible attention span, so I actually created a weapon of mass distraction. Ale, thank you for reposting that. always love the dad jokes, you bloody wanker. Thank you. There we go. Yeah, so it is the expensive one. Okay, yeah. I know there's a couple of them out there, and I think that maybe it's Mudbox, and I remember one of them, like, has become a bit more affordable. Not sure. I've been looking into the newest version of Blender, and it is where I'm just gonna read this in my head. Oh wow, I see. Yeah, Blender has changed a lot. So Blender's another one that I'm just not very familiar with, just because I've just struggled to learn with it. But I have actually seen that, at the very least, yeah, the new version is much more intuitive, or much more, you know, like user-friendly. As soon as I get, you know, a bit more time on my plate, I really, really want to, you know, just like take a couple of days off and just focus on Blender, just learn it, like really, really learn it properly. Rag can attest, I've been saying that for months. But one day I would like to do that though, because I would really like to just, you know, do UVs, do retopology, do it properly, you know? That's what I really, really want to do one day. Blender would be like, for me, that'd be the ideal thing to do it in. Yeah, it's definitely changed a lot. And for me, for the better, in my opinion. Let me see, Queen. That's fair, Queen. Yeah, that's entirely fair. I get what you're saying. And yeah, like as you said, you just want you want them to look more dynamic and unique. I completely understand that. Is Blender any good? Oh, Blender's fantastic. Blender, for a start, Blender is free. It's free and it's powerful for what it can do. It's, in my opinion, quite hard to learn. But it's also, you know, it's very, very possible, you know. Blender's the kind of thing where if you can take the time to learn it, it's fucking fantastic. Definitely would recommend it. I know that Rag, I think Rag knows a lot about Blender, you seem like you do. Thorian, in the community, in Discord, he knows a lot about Blender as well. I think Rob and Side do as well, actually. So there's a lot of people on the server that could help you out if you wanted to learn. The reason why I haven't already learned it yet is simply time. I've not had the opportunity to, you know, like take a couple of days off and learn it. You can render in Blender without doing a retopo and still end up with really good results, really. But Rag, what about colouring though, texturing? You can't get polypaint in Blender, can you? Oh no, I guess you can export polypaint as UV, can't you? But that's awkward. I've tried it before and it's always been like really shitty results. You can? Oh. Huh. Yeah, I thought I tried before. Maybe I did it wrong. It's entirely possible I just did it wrong. Imagine how difficult medicine and life would be if humans had acid blood. Like, you accidentally cut yourself and now you destroyed your knife. Syringes would have to be specifically made to hold the blood. Tree brights. How do you think of these things? Yeah, exactly, Vanid. That's the type of thing that I want to aim towards. That's my end goal. Exactly as I said there, to have like legitimate, you know, like game ready models. That is the thing I want to go for. I mean, don't get me wrong, I really enjoy doing these high poly ones. The high poly ones for myself are just really fun. They're very, very fun to do. But my goal would be absolutely to learn like the proper routes. And also, because like you said, it allows posturing. It allows posing, which I think Queen would like. Very, very much so. Yes, I actually see. That's what I feel kind of guilty about. I actually do have Substance Painter. I own the software. I've just again not had the opportunity to learn it, and I feel really guilty for it. But I do agree, though, Substance Painter is fantastic. Mudbug comes in subscription format, £8 per month. Wait, really? £8 per month? Whoa. That's changed a lot since I last looked. Thank you, Sai. Alright then. Did you just call Queen a poser? No. I might be speaking too quickly, I apologise. I mentioned... What did I mention? No, I meant Queen would like it if I could pose things, not that she's a poser. Sorry, talking too quickly. Yeah, if I ever seem to be speaking too fast, please feel free to just remind me. It's a bad habit, I'm trying to fix it. But Mudbox kind of sucks in comparison to everything else in the industry. Oh, does it really? Oh, fair enough then. It's easy to rig and pose a model in these software to give you that dynamic feel that you're looking for personally. Yeah, no, yeah, I completely agree. Like, I'm well aware that, for example, posing in ZBrush is just... it's just wrong. It's very, very wrong. Like, if you want, like, a really pretty model, then yeah, you know, it's acceptable. But I do know that it's typically the wrong thing to do. What even is a poser? A poser is... I don't know how you describe a poser, actually. I think a poser is normally someone who, oh, go away. Give me a sec, let me just delete history, there we go. Probably a poser. Someone who's fake. Yeah, I think a poser is generally someone who's fake and, like, just tries to do things, you know, like, just to fit in, not really themselves. I don't really know how best to describe it. It's not nice. And it's not what I called you. I think Sai misheard. It's definitely not what I called you. Hey, Sommy. Hello, Sommy. Oh, good, good. I'm glad you like the model. Awesome, mate. It's £12 a month. That's still really good. Yeah, £12 a month is still a lot better than I expected. I mean, compared to ZBrush, before I had the full version, you know, before PewDiePie, bless him, sponsored us, I originally was paying £50 a month for ZBrush, so £12 a month for Mudbox. Hell yeah, I probably will do that when I can. Oh, Queen. Queen, 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 queen. Queen, I kind of already had that as a question, actually. But, yeah, no, yeah, like I said earlier, I need to just rewrite. I think I'm going to completely rewrite my commissions thing in general. Yeah, so I think I created the commissions spreadsheet, like, what, a year ago, 2 years ago, when I was still very new and learning. I think by now there's a lot more I can clarify. So, yeah, I think I need to just redo it, rewrite it. The pricing will be pretty much the same. Ish. Maybe. But yeah, so I have a good evaluation of it. You didn't miss it, you intentionally rephrased it. Oh, fuck you, Sai. Mate, it's so toxic. God. God. Toxic. Right. I think that might be about it for the gold there. Kind of. I do not like the ones around the ribs. I really don't like that. That's weird. I kind of want to make. I kind of want to just really dull all these back, make them a lot more subtle, more of an outline, not a feature. A pose is someone who poses to be something they aren't. That is a very accurate description. Thank you, Guy. There we go then. I could not think of how to describe it earlier. Welcome back, Mag. Yeah, Queen, so in regards to the commission format, I kind of already have something like that. Although it's not strict though, that's a thing, so a lot of people do tend to not use it, which is fine, as long as I get the information I need at the end of the day. But yeah, I think that'd be a lot better. And you're right, it is busy today. If I miss any messages, guys, I am sorry. Just know I'm trying my best. I'm definitely trying. But it is good though. It's really good to see everyone today. Chat's all nice and alive, and it's wonderful. It really is. And Sommi, yeah, says it's blood. Exo's blood is gold, and it is indeed dripping out. I haven't really read a commission thing because it's because very important information is tangled in the not important stuff. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, I definitely do need to give it like a big old rewrite. In fact, let me just I need to take a little pause anyway, so while that's saving, I've got a bit of paper somewhere. Where's that paper? Because I had the memory of a goldfish. So let me just write down. Hey, pen, ink, oi. There we go. Rewrite. Commission. Spreadsheet. There we go. Yeah, so I really do completely and utterly agree with you. It just needs like a big reevaluation. It was a long time since I wrote it. It could do with some big updates. So how's this looking so far then? Ooh, all the extra blood really, oh man. Okay, that's really making it pop out more. So for anyone who's not actually seen like the real big model yet, this is it so far. Currently in lower res because, you know, performance. It's a bit laggy when I make it maximum res. Oh man, yeah, all the extra blood. Oh, that's awful and really, really good. Or we render it. Sammy, wait, what the fuck did I just see? Okay, I just opened up Discord and I had the weirdest looking thing on my screen somewhere. Where was that? The hell? What was that? I tapped into Discord for just a moment and I just saw something really weird looking. I don't know, whatever. Okay, saw me. There we go. Right, cool. Yeah, I'll sort you out after the stream, Sunny. Sunny, saw me. What is happening? Nothing. I tapped into Discord for just a moment, and I immediately tapped into PMs, but before I tapped, I, for a moment, just saw something really strange. And I had no idea what I was looking at, but I couldn't find it again, so whatever it was, I've missed it. Whatever. It's fine. I'll discover it later. Anyway, oh man, that textured. Or rendered. Fucking hell. That rendered. Yeah, this is definitely my best sculpt so far. I'm high? Yes, I'm always high. Not really. Kidding. Just hallucinating. I feel like I am, actually. I've been staring at a Chaos Squad for so long, now I'm hallucinating IRL. Right. Good progress so far. Very good, very nice. Let's just get rid of the gold, and I am going to take Queen's suggestion and apply it to this, and that was to get some big overlapping things. Sai, let me have a look, dude. No, it wasn't that. No, it wasn't that at all. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I don't know what it was I saw. It's just for a split second, for a very, very brief moment, as I was tapping between channels, I saw what looked like just a very distorted image with like really giant eyes, kind of not popping out per se, but just big eyes there. It just looked strange. But I tabbed out really quickly and I missed what it was. I don't know. I've got no idea. It wasn't your emote, no. It wasn't. It was like a really big image. And yeah, Queen, I completely agree with that. In fact, I think if I do it, let's do another layer. Oh, actually, let's just bring, where's the previous one? There we go. There we go. So now we can really see where it all comes in. Annie did say she wanted to be very bloody. And Annie is getting very, very bloody. And then David, no worries at all, mate. And thank you very much. Hope you have a wonderful day as well. Oh, imagine if I had like a bit of it just like sitting up here. In a bit of that rune there. Annie is hurt? No, Annie's not hurt. Her character's very hurt. Actually, I'm not sure if that'll look nice. Maybe it will. Leonardo, thank you very much as well, dude. Thank you, thank you. Gonna jump off now, go play some Terraria. Oh, Mag, enjoy yourself, mate, and I hope you have a fantastic day as well. Always good seeing you, always good seeing you, my dude, and have a wonderful day. Queen, I might be doing that. I might just be. What if I commission a full body of the fucking Obsidian Hydra I'm painting? Wait, hold on, sorry. What if I commission a full body of the Obsidian Hydra I'm painting, and then I make a painting of the model, and then it goes back and forth until the Hydra gets lost in translation and turns into the Morpheus mass of claws and scales? What? Are you okay, Sonny? Although that would be interesting. A game of telephone art version. Yeah, I think Somi's a high one. Somi's like permanently high. Oh, whoops. Yeah, Somi's like permanently high. I think. Somi, my man, are you alright? Let me think. Right, can't really do any up there, can I? Maybe like a little bit now. I think that's fine as well, actually. Right now I'm just planning out like where I want all the different bits to be on. Then that's fine as well. Maybe a little bit around here. Or, actually, no. Actually, yeah, I think just here is where I really want it to be. Yeah, okay, then that'll work. So in that case, let's go ahead and extract. Whoa, wait, hold on. That's a bit bigger than I want. Okay, how about... Why is it so big? That's more like it, except... Wait, there we go. Let's do that then. Let's go ahead and get the material, get the color, and then we are Gucci. Right, cool. Meanwhile, just quickly do a bit of all of that. I can't get over how pretty this model is. I'm just gushing. Sorry for gushing so much. I appreciate it. I'm glad this is gush worthy. No, I'm really glad, dude. Yeah, this has definitely been like so far. I emphasize so far because Queen's got an even bigger idea, but this has been thus far my most ambitious model. And mate, I'm super happy with it as well. And until Queen gets her idea sorted. I don't own a brain, it's just a big ball of permafrost, and that tells me when to be hungry and when to annoy people with JoJo references. God damn it. Oh, Frost. Imagine a horns were cracked and had blood leaking out of it. That's interesting. Yeah, that definitely would be interesting, wouldn't it? You really nailed the look of the molten metal with these drippies. I'm glad. Sweet. Yeah, like I've never done liquid like this before, so I really am happy to hear that. Pancake, you okay, dude? Right, there we go, cool. That's got that bit up there. Got this. Wait, is that symmetrical? No. I was very okay. Okay, good, good. As long as you're okay, my dude, then good. Smog covered in gold. Oh god, imagine that as an idea. Oh, that'd be mental. Do you want Becca to fucking die? Oh dear. What a abrupt question. That would be cool though. The smog, not me dying. That'd be very uncool. Wait, Queen, you do? You want me to die? Bruh. But Queen, if I die, then how do I do your commissions? You have to think about these things. Now I want to see Exo exploding up like the gaping dragon and just being that. Oh god, imagine that. The smog, yes, the smog, we don't really want Becca to fucking die, indeed. So yeah, I'll just go ahead and say now, as it just occurred to me, for anyone who's hoping for any spore today, I think it's safe to say that I'm not going to have any spore, which is okay. I will be aiming to do that tomorrow instead then. Is smog that complex? Not really, actually. Smog is, it depends on the detail. Smog, I'd say would be a pretty, like, how long could I do smog? Probably like 7 hours. It's just the gold on top of it, depending on like how you would do it, like how you'd want me to do the gold. Like if you want all sorts of like bits of gold treasure and coins and such, that'd take fucking forever. But if you wanted like just a layer of gold on top, I could probably bang that out in about an hour. Maybe. I don't know, it depends entirely on the style. I just found Stummy's reaction. That was a part I just found really, really funny. The mention of spore just reminded me of how CNC potentially fucking committed suicide for my game and Origins are working so I have to nuke everything and restore everything. Oh, Sammy. Well, Sammy, real talk, my friend. If you do ever need help with spore, I know that Rob and quite often Sai and Choc are very eager to help. Rob in particular. So if you ever need a hand with spore, you know, definitely ask in the spore help channel. Oh, that's even worse, and I love it. Right, so where even are these parts? Which one's that one? Is that the new one? Yeah, that's the new one. Okay, good. So what I'm going to do then is merge these two together. Perfect. And then... Oh... Do I want to do that? Yeah, I do want to do that. Let's go ahead and just grab that back. And we've done a mesh at about like 600 resolution, which might be a bit overkill, but it should also work. Yep, cool. That's the wrong gold. There we go. Perfect. Go ahead and fill object and return to that material. And there we go. I don't think Rob would be too eager to help me after I broke him with committee. No, mate. Fucking Sommy spreading STDs, yeah. No, to be fair, Rob's got a heart of gold. He really does. I know he can be like a little bit tricky to understand every now and then, but that boy, man, or man actually, is like 18 now, I think. He's got an absolute heart of gold. If you ever need help, he would help you in a heartbeat. I'm imagining the hands of the damned reaching out of Exo's bound jaws trying to escape his madness. How many polygons? 39.9 million. Almost 40 million. Too many, that's how many. No, he's 18. Maybe even 19. I don't know how old Rob is actually. All I know is that he's younger than me. All I know is that you're all younger than me. Fuck all of you. Get off my lawn. You guys make me feel old. Bloody young people. Dancing on my lawn. Yes. Tree Bright, yes. If you are... Just don't say your age is in the stream, okay? Unless you're like above 18, just don't say your age. It's an 18 plus stream. So, be 18. Yes, yeah, thank you, Pancake and True Bright. What is chlamydia? You thought it was just a band? It's a pretty nasty STD, to be honest. And for some reason, Sommy seems to really like it. I don't know why. Sommy has like some fascination with this STD. And she gave it to Rob, she says. Which is, it's a fun word to say. Annie, I hate how much I agree with that. It is a fun word to say. Fuck you. Yeah, true that, Sommy. Sommy, is that why you like it? Are you secretly a koala bear? Wait, are they koala bear? Koala. Wait, why did I say bear? Are they called koala bears, or am I just losing my sanity again? The song in the background made me think that there was a demon at your door. Oh no! Oh, Pancake. Maybe the demon is Sommy. They can be called both? Oh, okay then. It's the Australian version of rabies. Oh, wow. Okay, that's actually interesting. I had no idea about that. Right, there we go. It's a little bit better defined now. Okay, good. So what I'm doing now, by the way, for anyone who's wondering, is I'm just defining the outline behind, or like between some of the scars and such, just to really make it look like that the gold is, you know, like kind of pouring out of it and not just randomly, you know, slapped on. It's not going to be perfect. I'm going to let the shadowing do a lot of the work for me. But I am just adding like a bit of not highlights per se, a bit of outlines, if you will, here and there. Just to really put emphasis to it. And Queen, no, Queen, she didn't actually spread it. It was a joke. Mate, if you guys are out there spreading STDs, I don't want to know. Like, bruh, what you do in your time, keep it your time. I do not want to know. Right, there we go. I think that looks quite a bit better. And while I'm at it, I'm not a bug chaser, it's a bug chaser. Imagine if hair was rubbery. The pain of brushing it, trying to wash it, getting hair out of your mouth, other horrifying images you can imagine with rubbery hair. True Bright. That's all I have to say is your name. Koalas are dangerous and highly explosive. That's why you never expose them to a flame. Wait. Hold on, Fexi is... I don't mean to be stupid, but is that actually true? Like, there's trees in Australia that explode in fire. Like, there's actually like a survival mechanism where they explode when they catch fire. So I wouldn't be surprised if some animals are fucking like fucking eucalyptus eaters are like extra combustible. I don't know, man. It's Australia. It wouldn't surprise me. There actually is, by the way. There actually is some trees in Australia where if they catch fire, they intentionally explode. It's kind of freaky, actually, and that's why the Australian fires are such a big deal. Was because normally in Australia you have to like pre-burn everything to avoid that from happening, but last time it didn't happen. I think it didn't happen because like, what was it, like environmentalists were like, no, don't burn the trees, and turns out the trees burnt twice as more because of it. Don't worry, I'm not that gullible. Sometimes. Imagine future civilizations after humans die and have a discussion that we all had feathers. Hey man, for all we know, the dinosaurs could have been civilizations. Yes, definitely could have been. Yeah, that's right, the Greens. That's right, Leonardo. Cool, so you know what I'm referring to. I remember reading about that back when the Australian fires were like really happening and everything, you know, it's like all scary and shit. And turns out it was bad, don't get me wrong, it was bad. But it was bad because of people. I'd like to pick ticks. Wait. Zombie! That's horrible! I mean, I guess it's a tick, but still. Bruh! Okay, I think I again might be a bit done. What the fuck, dude? They ate eucalyptus, which when digested create eucalyptus gasoline, and that's why it's dangerous to put a flaying coastal koala into a burp, so it goes boom. See, that's why I thought it was actually like somewhat believable. Not like I didn't imagine, you know, I wasn't sitting here thinking like, oh yeah, koala would fucking like just combust. But what you just said there, Fexi, I had a feeling it'd be something like that, something to do with like what they digest. That I find believable. If there's exposed to trees in Australia, it wouldn't surprise me if some animals were a bit more, you know, prone to certain, you know, pyromaniac consequences. Jackie! Hello, Jackie. Jackie? Well, hello, Jackie. Right, how's that looking so far then? What doesn't Australia have? Mercy. It doesn't have mercy. That's what it lacks. Dragons, yeah. Oh, the wings! Yes, Annie wanted blood on the wings. I forgot about this. How am I going to do bloody wings? Oh, how am I going to do bloody wings? I completely forgot. I do agree though, like, the wings are kind of bland by comparison. How would I do bloody wings? Ooh. I have no idea. Well, I do want to do though, just very, very quickly. She wanted to go. Yeah, she did. Still saving. There we go. One thing I do need to do actually is. Oh, wait, hold on. First of all, change that. There we go. Right, and otherwise, I would just like to, if I could go ahead and just make this one maximum. Oh, it can't. Wait, why not? It already is, never mind. I'll just go ahead then and just make that as detailed. There you go, I think that's about right. Bloods on the wing tips, like streaked contacts, like streaked from contact with wounds, maybe. I'm debating. European dragon is scary enough. I don't want to imagine an Australian dragon. Oh my god, imagine an Australian dragon. Holy shit, Sai, that's a good point. Imagine that. So you got like Chinese dragons, which are like really nice and chill. You got European dragons, or Western dragons, which are like the typical, you know, like quadrupeds we're familiar with. You've got things like, what else? Like wyverns, which are like big and scary. Imagine a fucking Australian dragon. Oh, that just looked like... I can imagine, you know what? I'd imagine it having giant spider features. I don't know why. That's just the first thing that comes to my mind, is like some fucking dragon spider amalgamation. Or crocodilian, yeah. Oh, that'd be so cool. What if there was an animal in Australia that intentionally sets itself on fire and explodes to launch its kids across long distances to help the species spread? Ale! That's a tree! That sounds like a tree. Blood's dripping through the feather filaments. So some feathers have blood between the filaments on the feathers because it got wicked up. Yeah, Queen. I think I read that book actually. And yeah, Somi, do so definitely. Right. So I've got an idea as well actually. My idea stemmed from True Right's suggestion of the filaments. Would be to have like very thin, subtle streaks in the feathers. It would look like highlights. Yes, Dragonology. I have that book actually. It's upstairs. Yes, in fact, Queen. Hold on, Queen. You might like this. Give me a sec. This is a drawing I did when I was like, what, 15? There you go. That's it, isn't it? The marsupial dragon. I drew it. As in, I drew a copy of it, not I made it. There you go. Speaking of devil. Anyway. Anyway, let me think. Yes, what I was thinking of was, like, I'm gonna wait and see what Somi's got in mind, because she's very, very creative. But what I was thinking of, with what Tree just said in regards to the filaments, is having like just these very, very tiny, thin streaks of gold in the feathers. It would be blood, but it would actually kind of look like, it would almost look like highlights. I think that could be cool. Highlight the quills, yeah, like some of it. It'd be very accented. Thank you in advance, Somi. Ah, God. Go away. There we go. Here in Discount Russia, we have folklore water dragons called the Smok. Oh, that sounds pretty cool, actually. Which is basically a three-headed hydra. Ooh. Let's give that another render then, just while we're kind of just chilling. You have another book where it's written like how to care for a dragon. Oh, that's really cool. Right, just gonna stretch for a moment. There we go. Oh, Somi! Right, while we're waiting, while we're, you know, like waiting for a bit of feedback, my friends, let me show you your model. You said you wanted a different angles for it, so let's have a quick look at your model then, shall we? When it's finished saving. It takes a while. It's still saving. I'm so glad I had this computer. Imagine this project on my previous computer before the upgrades. Oh, it wouldn't even be possible. There we go, Somi. Here's your commission. And like I said, if you want anything changing with it, happy to do so. I did exaggerate the green a bit more on the end, made like a bit more me, that makes sense. She looks sick? I'm glad. I'm really glad that you like it. Good. It's perfect? Good. Alright then, sweet. Yeah, I'm really happy with it. In regards to like this style, it was smooth. Was it? It was smooth portrait that you ordered. This is probably my favourite variant of it so far. I'm really happy with this. I'm glad you are as well then. Good. Good. Alright then. If you're like completely and utterly happy with it, then I'll send you an email for the final price after the stream. Fortunately, it was done quite quickly in the end, which I'm really happy about. Your previous PC could barely handle Deku's dragon. This is like double the poly count. Yeah, true. You nailed the colours too. Good. I'm glad. Awesome, mate. Please? Yeah, we'll do then. We'll do. I'll write that one down as well so I don't forget. There we go. Awesome. After stream. I'm glad you like it. I'm very, very happy about that. The book had the Tarasques, no idea how to pronounce it or spell it, from French real life lore, a wyvern from India, a noodle from China, and a really rare rainbow snake. Ooh, that sounds very interesting. Ooh. Excuse me. Yeah, so while we're just kind of like chilling and waiting, so the thing I was thinking about doing then is like for the wings, just having like, that's awful already. Like this really tiny like little accents every now and then. I guess it'd be more like, I don't think it'd really look very bloody, probably more like adornments, I don't know. But that's the kind of thing I was thinking of. Just like really breaking all apart. Maybe like have some little squiggly bits here and there as well. Thinking. I guess it also depends what Annie wants. Like if Annie is still around, she could definitely give some input as well. Jackaboy, thank you for the host, and Toho, thank you very much. Welcome, Jackaboy. Today's cooler than normal in my house. Wait, hold on, let me reread that, Dracky. Oh, mate, Dracky. I'm really glad that the it's getting better for you there. Good, I'm very glad about that. Straight up as a caretaker book for dragons, had to build a baby room, a suitable habitat, and more. Oh, that's adorable. Oh, sorry. Oh, okay, that's interesting. Oh, wait, shit, I just saw the inner wings. Oh, damn. That's gonna take forever, but Annie seems to have expressed that she doesn't mind. So I guess I'll be doing that. That is really good. Yeah, I completely agree. That's really, really good. Okay, well, Annie keeps on saying do more, so I guess we'll do more. For reference, for context, guys, this is what somebody just suggested here. There you go. So it's like really nasty around the middle, like really bloody, and it kind of like fades out and drips towards the end. Oh, poor Annie. This is gonna cost a fortune. But she wanted it, it's what she wanted. And this is like, this model has rapidly reached a point of, you know, oh, don't stop there, if you get what I'm saying. It's good practice, you're right. And Frozen, hello Frozen. Do you like bits? Oh, I do like bits, mate. I love bits. I love them, they're crunchy. They're spicy, they're sweet. What? Thank you for the 100 bits. Your pack have to move to a new apartment, but I'm taking my break for now. Ooh, Jackaboy, mate, congrats on the apartment. Do you want some bits? Always. Wait, I'm scared. Frozen, thank you for another 100 bits. Thank you very, very much. Oh, Vanid. Oh no, mate, I completely agree. Yeah, I completely agree. Like, sometimes folklore legends can have some, like, really cool ideas. Like, I'll give you some more bits if you want. Well, now I'm starting to worry that I'm begging for bits. But thank you for another 100 bits. Let's just say I genuinely enjoy bits. They're crunchy and tasty. Yeah, Vanid. So Dracky and I were just talking about that a couple of days ago. Dracky was telling me like about all sorts of like Japanese folklore and some weird spirit name I can never remember. Frozen. Maybe you like money. I do like money. Money pays the bills and I get food. Thank you for another 100. can't remember Kitsune. We will talk about Kitsune, but Kitsune was like a variant of this thing. Like this thing, like it's a type of spirit that just has like all sorts of different variants. Like well, that escalated quickly. How much is 10,000 again? Wait, hold on. Is that's 100? I got the cute bee. That escalated a lot quicker than I expected, Frozen. I was expecting like 1,000 at the end, not freaking. Is that 10,000? It is. Fucking hell, dude. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you very, very much. What the shit? I'm not rich, but here's some bits. Mate, look. Every little bit counts, like, sincerely. So, Ghost Nico, thank you as well very much for the 70 bits. Frost just really took me off guard there. You got some left, oh god damn it. Thank you for another 100,000, Jesus. Thank you. Very, very much. Mate, you just fucking like yeeted it in at the end there, just suddenly, you know, just dropped off the nuke, you know, no chill whatsoever. Thank you. Oh, Leonardo, you got the tea. You got the rainbow tea. So I have a book called The Dragon Chronicles, and it has some wonderful illustrations of dragons. I'm going to do a massive post of them. Ooh, tree right, yeah, mate, do it. Do it. Do it. Okay then, Draki, that's actually really cool. Yeah, the tiger spirit. So, to what we were saying earlier to Vanid, in regards to folklore and such, yeah, so like Draki, for example, we were looking up like this was a big tiger spirit, and it gave her like this really cool inspiration for like her own little custom design. It was like some metallic wind tiger, and it was just really cool. Like, I completely agree with you that folklore can have like some really amazing inspiration. I'm still just taken aback by Frost. That was so out of the blue. Thank you. I'm just having a stretch before I carry on. Oh, excuse me. In fact, it's 6. It's 6 o'clock. I'm just gonna give Kev a quick text. So normally is when I now finish. Well, actually, more like Kev has normally finished working by now. So let me just quickly, it's 6. Wait, it's 6. Happy to end whenever you want. There you go. So like I said, guys, Kev is working upstairs now. And I don't want him to just, you know, stay upstairs. If he wants to come down, I'm going to end the stream. Just so you guys are aware. I'll be back tomorrow, though. I'll be back tomorrow. So if I just suddenly yeet off, that's why. Hydrate. I haven't got a drink. Shit. You'll donate bits, but I need to be smart. Oh, Queen, bless you. Understandable, though. A Spanish language author, Jorge Luis Borges, wrote a book of interesting beasts from a mix of folklore and his own imagination. One such example is the Periton, a winged stag in the vein of Pegasus. That's, winged stag. That's cool. And Draki, Draki, it's okay. Oh, mate. Well, if it's any consolation, so it's no promises, but it's looking like I can start streaming more frequently again. So that can then mean, like, Draki, for you, for example, not saying you should muck up your sleeping pattern again, but you can start to expect that I might be streaming, you know, like I might be streaming tomorrow, for example. I might start streaming more often, so you can, as I know that you like to arrive as early as you can, so you can actually start, you know, preparing for it in advance now. I will try communicate it on Discord when I can. How does one yeet? I know how one yeets. Hold on. How does one yeet? Wait. You see, my friends, you see Leonardo, in order to yeet, one takes a Lego piece and you chuck it, you go yeet! That's a reference to a previous stream. And Jackie's artwork. Tree Bright, thank you, man. Looking forward to seeing that. Buy the shirt. Yeah, that's a shirt, by the way. Buy the shirt. Do it. I will have to fix my schedule for this reason. Oh. Enjoy your monthly sort of bits that you just got. I will. Mate Frozen, thank you. Thank you very, very much, man. I do actually really appreciate it. Very unexpected, and I really appreciate it. Look up the Titan Super... Oh, from Destiny 2. That has Ultimate Yeet. What is this? Oh, God. Oh my God, yeah, that looks like a... It looks like a Yeeter. A Yeeter, wow. Okay, let us continue on then. So how am I going to do this? Right, thinking. So for a start, just to like give my PC a bit of a break, let's start hiding all the gold. All the accessory. In fact, let's just hide all the accessories then, shall we? There you go, all of that. Yeah, it looks naked now. Yeah, it's weird. Still really cool actually, even for a naked thing. And the teeth and head. There you go. So now I've got like a bit more to work with, and maybe even the body. So now we just have wings. Right. Yeah, as I said, I'm just thinking, so my conundrum right now, just so you guys are like aware of my thought process, is, hello creator, is that what I've been doing beforehand, as you've seen, what I've been doing is I've been marking on the model and then just extracting it and making a blood that way, such as like all of this dark marking here. Now I can't do that on the wings because they're individual pieces. There are a lot of different pieces, so I can't, you know, just say for example, I make a marking and it just stops. So I'm thinking to myself, all right then, so how do I get past this? Like I could also just make like a brand new subtool and just mold the blood myself, which might be the actually. Ooh, got a thought. Okay, this is gonna be experimental. I keep forgetting that you have to model everything. You can't just fart out X amount of feathers in 4 seconds. Yeah, exactly, dude. Exactly. Like when the video of this comes out, this will be a video in the end. You will see that I do actually, you know, make everything independently, individually even. Now you see why I charge a lot. I feel bad about it, but it's not like a drawing where you could just, you know, copy paste and focus on the one angle. You've got to like do every angle. There we go. Let's do that. Oh, whoops. Do that. Okay, now this may or may not work, but it's worth a try. Now what I want to do then is basically yeet it, unironically. I'm just gonna yeet this all over the place. And I'm thinking that if I make this like just very, very stringy, that might just be my best way of doing it. So say for example, a big ass long one like here. Oh my god, it's so laggy. We've got another one up there, so we can just go ahead and make another one right there. Make another great big thing. Hold shift and drag on the object, the gizmo, to copy it. Oh yeah, I know that. I know. Which is what I plan on doing a lot of here. I meant more in regards to like, if you compare like, say for example the wings. Like Rag, you know how it is, man. Like when you copy the wings, sure you can just keep on copying it, but you still have to like make all the big changes. It's not like 2D where you get like a brush. Right click attack is a grab. It can grab very small Christian players. Wait, really, Mihal? Oh wow, that's wicked. So the Topio or Tropio can grab. Right, so now it's immediately significantly better to run on every way. That's amazing. Ooh, thank you. Thank you, Banner Rag. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to dismiss you like that. Sorry. More so, like I think I just communicated to myself poorly there. I never played Ark. Ark is a fun game. It's definitely a very fun game. Though I have to admit, I myself am very burnt out of it right now, so I'm taking a bit of a break from it. But it is a good bit of fun, for sure. Oh, really, Mia? Damn. Yes, Jackie! It's awesome, isn't it? Now, I was meant to have another thing arrive with it, and that's not arrived yet, so I'm a little bit concerned. It should hopefully arrive tomorrow. But, yeah, so I'm going to be posting on Discord. I want to post on Discord today. But I wanted to post them both together, so I ideally should wait for the other one to arrive first. Wait, hold on. I am doing this wrong. Oh, I've just had a better idea. Hold on. Let me... Oh, I've just had a much, much better idea. Maybe. This might not even work. We'll try, though. Right, let's go ahead then, and... let's do that. You're gonna head out, keep having to switch between data and Wi-Fi. Ooh, oh god. Alright then, Ragnar, is it all in, dude? Oh, ouch. Yeah, no worries, mate. I'll see you later then. And I hope it arrives. Yeah, me too. Me too. Like, it's kind of annoying because since Jackie, what you saw, it came from another country, which means that the tracking isn't quite finished. Also, the tracking isn't being fully posted. So as soon as it arrived in England, it just kind of stopped, which is kind of annoying. So when the first one arrived, your one that you just seen now, or seen earlier, I thought the other one was going to arrive with it, but it's not saying anything, and I don't know if I've missed it, or if it's just unlucky, or if it'll arrive tomorrow. I really, really, really hope it does. I'll let you know, though. I'll let you know. And by the way, for everyone else, I'm being cryptic on purpose. Exciting things are happening, hopefully, unless it went missing. Which I really hope it didn't go missing. I'm gonna be really fucking pissed if it did. Right, let's try that for a second then. So, like I said, I've got a very experimental idea here. It may or may not work. Let's just do that then. Let's just ramp it to like 300 Dynamesh. That way it's a bit more high res. Okay, cool. And then my idea is, using this brush right here and sub, let's just quickly change the coloration of it. So, material, color, and done. Why not just paint on the model? You can't paint different materials. That's fine for asking. Actually, let me give you an example there, Somi, just quickly. If I try to paint a different material as opposed to a color. Wait, hold on. That's how it looks. It's just really jagged and really, really quite awful. Like, there's no smoothing whatsoever in between. Oh, whoops. Ah, camera. There you go. If I also ramp up the resolution, it softens, but it's just not good. It is an unfortunate limitation. Now, there is another program that does have better, Substance Painter. Now that, you can do that in Substance Painter, but I can't use this. Oh, whoops. In Substance Painter, so I'm a little bit, scuppered. Axel! Hello, Axel! And thank you very, very much, my dude. Oh yeah, I need to look into BTTV, actually. Yeah, I should look into that. I know that a lot of people are using it now. Right, before I do that. And yeah, exactly, Jackie. I hope it arrives tomorrow. By the way, Sommi, you're aware of the thing. The thingy thing that I ordered? The big thingy thing? That should be arriving hopefully tomorrow. Hopefully. It bloody fucking better. Hello, Luna. Making noises in the background there. I'm curious about the thingy thing. If it arrives tomorrow, you will all know. I'm mostly being cryptic because it's cool. It's just cool. It's something for me, and it's something I want to share when it arrives. Hey, Spam Hash, long time no see, dude. And thank you. It's good to see you, man. I hope you've been doing well. I bought a saltwater crocodile. Yes, that is correct. How did you know? Now, like I said, this was an experimental idea, but I'm not really... It might work. Let's see what this looks like when it's rendered. I'm very torn here. It's very messy, which is kind of ideal, actually. Hold on. In America, you can buy a D6 alligator hatchling for $120. No way. That's way too cheap. Go buy a fucking alligator for $120. I struggle to believe that. Is that really a thing? Florida. Oh. Yeah, I suppose Florida is a thing, isn't it? Let me just enable everything quickly. See how it all looks together. You can get one for free if you get... Yeah, true. Just like wrestle one. Or just steal an egg. Like, just play Ark IRL, steal an egg. The messy bloodbath close to the body. Yeah, true. Maybe. This could maybe work. It kind of works. I think it needs a bit of tidying up. I think it could work. Oh, wrong one. Okay, back to here. Let's just remove all of the markings. I can easily redo all of that. There we go. You get with 150 plus shipping. That's ridiculous. Oh, yep. Okay, cool. Yeah, like I said, I can very easily redo all of that. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do that. Sommi. You kind of are, but I actually trust your input. If that makes sense. I'm not. I am funny when people do that, but right now I'm okay with you doing it. And yes, I know that's favoritism. Fuck you all. But right now I'm kind of okay with it so far. Thank you for being considerate, though. I do appreciate that. Right, I'm actually just go ahead and I'm gonna keep it that material for now. Then it doesn't have to be gold just yet. Favoritism. Oh god, imagine like if I'm being obnoxious. I'll let you know. I will let you know. Yeah, Dracula. I completely agree with that. Yeah. See, now here's the thing, right? I don't mind advice. Like, when it comes to arts, like, don't get me wrong, I in general do, like, appreciate any help. When it comes to both ZBrush and Spore as well, if I imagine Spore as well, like, let me use Spore as an example, that's a really big one. I don't mind help, so long as it's warranted. I think a lot of people can agree with that, can't they? But, like, say Spore, for example. Most of the time, I get people telling me to do things in Spore, but they tell me to do things without having the context themselves. So, like, say, for example, now this is going to sound very, this is going to sound dickish, and I apologise. But what often happens to me in Spore is that, real talk, I have 12 years of experience making shit in it. So when I have, like, some random person telling me, oh, do it this way, it does come across really bad. And it's like, there's, like, a very, very high chance, you know, if I would have already done that if I needed to, or if I wanted to. So you see how it can, like, really easily come across in very, very poorly. And that can happen, I wouldn't say the same thing happens in ZBrush. In ZBrush, it kind of happens in a similar way where people don't understand what they're actually suggesting. Like, let's say hypothetically, oh, make this part transparent. Well, no, I can't, so fuck off. You see how it comes across? If people says, oh, do it this way, but they actually have no idea what I'm saying, that's in the times where it bothers me a lot. But, Sommi, I see that the suggestions that you're making right now, you're trying to think within the confines of the software. For that, I can appreciate. I can definitely appreciate that. Arc sometimes as well, I guess. You have 4,000 hours in Arc. Yeah, true. True. Like, that's always a big one, where in Arc, like, oh, tame this creature. If I could, I already would have done it. Like I said, I know that comes across very, very dickish, and I do apologise, but it's one of those things, though, isn't it? I don't mind advice when it comes from people who I have confidence are actually thinking about what they're saying, like they're thinking about the context and, you know, like the grand scheme of things. One of the last vanilla piece I made had an upside down spine, and everyone got to see the chaos of it in stream. To be fair, I've done that once before, actually, Jackie, like accidentally making think of an upside down spine, and it's hilarious, just like the chaos that ensues, isn't it? How many hours do you have in Spore? I don't know. I've never played Spore on Steam, so it's never had an hour. It's never had a counter ticking down. Kev estimates I have about 35,000 hours in Spore. And I know that sounds absurd, but that's our serious estimate, is 35,000 hours. To put that into perspective, my second most played game, which is WoW, we did calculate that one, and I had about 10,000 hours in WoW. So, and I've been playing WoW for like, what, 7 years? Whereas Spore, I've played hardcore for 12 years. It's my job, so I kind of have to. So, yeah. Too much. Ooh, that could work. Ooh. Hey, Sommy. 35k hours, 35k is 3 literal years. Yeah. Yeah, it's in a way, I'm kind of proud, and I'm also really not. I must emphasize, I never intended to play Spore for so long. This was never, like, I never thought to myself, you know, like, oh, let me just play this game for the rest of my life. It's just never meant to be this. It just happened, okay? It happened, I promise. Oh dear, it's funny though. It's funny to think about. Let's make this random game my career. Yeah. Exactly, like it. I never meant to. Saying I'm fucking grateful. Don't get me wrong, I'm extremely grateful. Pearl, are you heading off now? Alright then, mate, no worries at all. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I will see you later. Hello, Nougat Grill. Welcome, mate, and thank you. Thank you very much. Welcome. I'm considering buying Jurassic World Evolution or Primal Carnage, or maybe both. Ooh. I've never played Primal Carnage, but I love Jurassic World Evolution. I might not play it often, but that is one of my favourite games. I would definitely recommend it. And Nougat, thank you for the follow. Thank you very much. I just realised I can stay till like 10 now. It's looking really good, by the way. Alright, and spam, and see you in a bit then, mate. Thank you. Queen, I'm sorry, there's a lot going on. So there's my ask for the Bane scale pattern to be painted or on unrealistic or unnecessarily hard. To be painted? No, to have things painted is perfectly fine. It depends on the circumstance. If you ask me to paint gold, I can't do that. But if you want like... Alright, Queen, it's hard to describe. What you are asking for the Bane scale is entirely possible, so that's fine, don't worry about it. It depends on so many different functions that it's kind of hard to, you know, like say, or if it is or it isn't. You know, I treat things individually based on, you know, like the individual scenarios. But no, for your one though, your one's completely fine. Don't you worry about that. $29,000 hours since 2009, and I only just learned a month ago that you can flip asymmetrical parts. Oh, sigh! It's crazy though, isn't it, man? And also, 29,000 hours, Jesus, that definitely makes me feel like, wait, hold on, it's 52,000 daylight hours. Wait, is there really? No, that's... Okay, now I'm scared. Yeah, like I said, I haven't meant... So... to give a bit of it's like 35,000 hours is absolutely absurd. I completely agree with like all of you. But to give a bit of a context to why like that is the number that we've come to, think about what if I make a mega build. And I've made a few mega builds. Like, I've streamed them once or twice, and you'll see that they take forever. Mega builds, so they take a really, really long time, and normally when I do them, I end up doing them over the course of an entire night. And you think, right, one night, like that's like an entire bit of progress in one night. So you imagine, now one night of doing a mega build, like that's like 12 hours alone. Now imagine that several times. I've done that a lot. I have many, many times spent all night just making stuff in Spore. Like patrons, you guys can attest to this. You can attest to this. How sometimes on Discord, I'll just randomly spam your creations one night. Like, I'll just have a creative burst and just go nuts. Oh, that needs to be dynameshed to quite high. Don't worry though, I do get my sleep. Like, the fact that I started to stream late today is kind of, what's the word? Proof that I do get my sleep. I slept in very late today by mistake. You can flip it asymmetrical parts. Oh yeah, Sammy, in Spore, Control F. That's it. Select the piece and just hit Control F. And if you notice that your selection becomes deselected, you know it worked. They say you spend a third of your life in bed, being 2/3 of your life have been sleeping and Spore. That's really depressing. Mate, I'm gonna be honest, man. That's kind of depressing. And you think, right? I was also addicted to WoW. Like, I was also really addicted to World of Warcraft. So that's even more time spent. Well, at least it's my job now. That's my excuse, alright? It's my job. It's fine, guys. We're Gucci. We're Gucci. Totally, what did I just say there? Totally healthy lifestyle. In all fairness, no, real talk actually, like all the, you know, silly sarcasm aside. Nowadays, my days are a lot more varied. I do a lot more activities now. And I definitely feel more fulfilled for it. I would just look at YouTube as an example. How many different things am I doing on YouTube now? And not just Spore. Oh, actually, I like that one. There we go. That third in Spore is you practicing for 3D art in the future. That is true. That's a good point, Draki. I do agree with that. If it weren't for Spore, I wouldn't be doing this right now. And I do mean that, like, you guys know the butterfly effect, right? Spore was a very heavy butterfly effect for me and just, you know, just my life. Which again, not expected. Never the plan. But that game has allowed me to, you know, just grow and grow and grow and do different things. Give me different opportunities. Meet Kev. Do you do stand battles? I do not, no. Yeah, exactly, Draki, exactly. If it wasn't for Spore and WoW. Well, that's the thing, right, guys? For those of you who never knew this, it's like a little happy, what's the word? Little story. I don't know. There's a word there. I can't think of what the word is. Yeah, either way. If it weren't for Spore, when I was in school, I met these, what was it? In school, I remember this very, very vividly. So, little story time for you. I didn't have very many friends in school. I had like one group of friends, but at one point in one of the classes, we had our seating arrangement, we had our seating plan rearranged, so I had to sit with like a group of boys I'd never knew of. I had no idea who they were. They were the really nerdy foreign exchange kids. They were really nerdy. But at that time, this is when I was playing Spore for the first time. I had like the very beginnings of my YouTube channel. I was at the time quite popular in the Spore community and such. And I remember one of the boys in this group of nerds, honestly, a group of nerds were like, "Oh my god, look at this girl. She's I quote, she has a bigger E penis than all of us combined." And that's how I got integrated into that group of friends, was because I had a big internet dick. Honestly. I was like, what, 14, 15? They introduced me to Steam, to Valve, to games like Portal, Left 4 Dead 2, Team Fortress, Terraria. Huh? I know a lot of you guys really like Terraria. They introduced me to all of that. And then, over the course of time, so that's how they got me into gaming in general. By this point, I was just like the really weird, well, I wasn't actually that weird. I was just a really shy girl who just liked to draw. That's all I was at the time. I liked to just draw in the corner. That's when I got into games properly. Which then got me into World of Warcraft. Which then, years later, got me to meet Kev. I would not have met Kev if it weren't for Spore. Real story. And Kev, as you all know, has been the catalyst for everything else in my life. In a good way. Such as this right now, streaming, YouTube, ZBrush, drawing, more Spore. Yeah, everything. Discord, it was Kev's idea for me to make a Discord server. It was Kev's idea for me to make Patreon, which has allowed me to meet many of you. It was Kev's idea to get the YouTube channel going stronger. It was Kev's idea to stream. So you can all thank Kev, and you can all thank Spore. Crazy, isn't it? That was 12 years ago that I started playing Spore. And back when my mum first introduced me to it, I didn't even like it. I didn't even like it. When my mum first handed me the CD of Spore, and I was looking at the packaging and looking at the bit on the back, I remember thinking, oh, this looks kind of lame. But it was my mum, you know, I loved her dearly, and I trusted her input, so I thought, okay, yeah, I'll give the game a go. Thank you, Kev, please don't ban me. Anyway, that's my life story out of the way. Hope you didn't mind that. I just find it interesting. It fascinates me just how life has gone. I find it really fascinating. It truly is the butterfly effect. Like, just such a randomly minuscule thing. My mum just handed me this game that she thought I'd like. It was as simple as that, and over the course of 12 years, everything changed because of that. I've been living with Kev now for 7 years. I've known him for 8. Oh god. Yeah, we met in during the Firelands in World of Warcraft Cataclysm. I remember it because the Firelands was my first raid I did with him, and I was shit. I was really, really bad in that game. I'm good at WoW now, but back when we first met, I was so bad at World of Warcraft. It was really, really cringe. E-Pin has led you to being E-famous. Yeah, actually. Yeah, to be honest. It's crazy, isn't it? It's absolutely mental. It's so cool, though. And, right, so I like sharing that story, right? I like sharing the story because on the one hand, it's kind of interesting. It's weird, isn't it? It's kind of unique. But I really like sharing that story because it goes to show just how something so random, so trivial can have such big effects. And I've really, as soon as I, one day came to realise, oh my god, where everything stemmed from, I've tried to take that on the chin, and every now and then, if I see, a opportunity or whatever, I try to take it on board, because at the end of the day, guys, and I hope that a lot of you guys can take inspiration from this, you never know what will happen. Just if you just, give it a go. Say, for example, some of you might be thinking, oh, I kind of fancy making a YouTube channel, but you're not sure. Do you want to do videos? You don't know? Do it for fun. Just give it a go. I did it for fun. I never once did I have the goal of becoming a YouTuber. Never, ever once. Not until I met Kev. And he told me, oh, try it. That's how it started. Try it. It wasn't any big, oh, do it, make this your job. Try it. See how it goes. And it's been good ever since. I mean, there's been bad moments, of course, but we go past the bad moments and it's been good. And I hope that it can be inspiration for some people that, if they've been thinking about doing something, try it. See what happens. You never know. Take the E-dick on the chin. Yeah, exactly. Mate, take that great big E-scrote on the chin. Fun fact, the back image on the UK box from Spore is a 2007 build of the game and therefore technically counts as false advertising. Oh wow, interesting. Since you mentioned how your mum got you into Spore, my dad got me into WoW, which I didn't really want to play because it wasn't what I normally played, like Spyro, and he wouldn't, which he wouldn't have played if my cousin didn't show it to him. Oh wow, Jackie, that's crazy. I mean, that's the thing, right? So, my dad did get me into MMOs before I met that group of friends. So when I played my first MMO when I was 9. It was Star Wars Galaxies Online. Then after that, I played a lot of EverQuest 2. I did play a bit of World of Warcraft Classic, the original Classic, actually. I did play a bit of that when I was, oh no, wait, no. I played my first MMO when I was like 6 or 7, actually. I played WoW when I was like 10. That's right, like 9 or 10 I played WoW. And I can only play it during the weekends. So I kind of got bored of it really quickly. And I never really played it again after that. But then, like, through multiple groups of friends, like I had that one group of friends who introduced me to like Steam and such. Now it's kind of funny actually, because that group of friends hated WoW. They thought WoW was like the nerd game, even though they were nerds themselves. It was just really weirdly elitist, I can't remember. But then my best friend at the time, he played WoW. And because I was then getting into games more, I then tried playing WoW more seriously with him. It was a shit show. But it got me to meet Kev. So, you know, worked out pretty well in the end. I may have been really bad at the game, but I enjoyed it. Mature stream. Yeah, mature stream. That is kind of what I've learned recently. I started streaming on Twitch recently. Oh, mate, good. Axel, good for you, dude. And I really hope it's going well. Where's Kev? He should be downstairs by now. I hope he's not waiting upstairs. Oi, Kev, if you're lurking, come back down. I'm really happy to stop the stream as soon as he's ready to come back down. He's working upstairs, and I hope he's not staying upstairs because I'm streaming. Bless him. He would. My friend tried getting me into World of Warcraft and Guild Wars 2. It was not really my type of genre personally, but I played a crap out of some open world adventure games like Assassin's Creed. I'm hoping to stream Ghost of Tsushima when it comes out. That's awesome, mate. Like, that's the thing, isn't it? Like, it doesn't have to be an MMO to have like the experience I did. It could just be like any game that you enjoy. And I honestly wish you the best of luck when it comes to streaming Ghosts. I really hope that you have a good time. I was 9 when I first found your channel, and that was 9 years ago. Bloody, that's insane. So what you're saying then is that, so you were a very young child when you found my channel, and now you're an adult. That's insane. Hello. You alright? Did you get my text? Me laugh? BRB one moment. Alright then, ladies and gents, I'm gonna head off. I did say earlier it'd be very sudden, so I'm now suddenly heading off. Alright then? As we are gonna go to the shop, and the workday is done. So I'm gonna just go ahead and show you the final thing so far. So all of the white there will become gold, and what I'm going to do then, just for anyone who missed it, is I'm going to try and do what Summy suggested. All of this matted gold in the feathers there, that'll be the end goal. And it will be symmetrical, don't you worry, it'll be mirrored. So yes, there we go then. I have had an absolute blast. Yeah, sorry, the spore creation didn't happen in the end. I'm hoping that'll happen tomorrow. I have them planned, so I will do them eventually when I can, but it'll hopefully be tomorrow. My girlfriend loves your model, she says. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Vanna. Thank you to her. I found your channel when you did the Silent Spore videos. And... oh yeah, with Ark as well, Queen. Right, I gotta head off quickly. So guys, thank you. Any new people, I've got Discord. And Twitter. I'll let you know on Discord when I come back on, and I'm very chatty there if you want to carry on chatting. Otherwise, hope you'll have a wonderful day. Thank you all very, very much, and for the feedback on the commission. Thank you for the help. And I'll see you all probably tomorrow, if not on Discord. Bye-bye.